What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new stream. And today we're going to be playing a little modded playthrough of Divinity Original Sin 2. It's gonna be your boy Kaido Flame here. We're actually gonna be playing this one single player because my buddy, unfortunately, he works the night schedule, so he's not gonna actually be able to come play with us every single day, because sometimes life gets in the way, work gets in the way, so it's just how it kind of goes. However, I will say this, that, we're going to pretty much be doing just about somewhat the same thing, but I'm going to go with a little bit different kind of character in this kind of playthrough. We're going to mainly be attempting to somewhat be good with Fane, as good as Fane can actually be, and we're effectively going to be a mod class. I just wanted to go on ahead and get, some introductions out of the way, and just see about getting everything going. But with that said, let's just go on ahead and get the music off for just now, and I'll go on ahead and hop into the game for today. Let's go on ahead and switch over to the gameplay stream over there, like so. Heck yeah. I do believe I'm going to go on ahead and move my webcam over here. And now we are here, everyone. Ooh, here it is. All right. But that being said, yeah, let's go on ahead and hop into things. So, effectively, we're going to be playing as the undead Fane, and we are going to also be utilizing a modded quest, or a modded class mod, essentially. We're actually going to be utilizing modded classes for every single one of our party members, Fane included. And, it'll be pretty cool to, show you guys exactly what I'm going to be doing. The game will be somewhat a little bit easier, at least to me anyways, because I'm also playing a mod that allows for the party to be expanded to up to 6 people. So, whenever we go on ahead and pick up our characters, you guys will go on ahead and know which ones that we are going on ahead and going with. But for now, we're basically just going to be playing as Fane here, so, let's go on ahead and get things nice and started up, why don't we? Yep, I get it. It was just letting me know that playing as an undead is very, very risky sometimes.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed.
Yes, they
did. The rebel
did.
panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken, but instead I became part of their story.
Now, I would definitely like to be able to see exactly how loud that was, because I really have no context as to how loud it really truly was. But hopefully it's not too bad. If you are in chat and it is too loud, I can 1000% turn things down for you. But if it's good, we'll just continue going. But as you can see, we've gone on ahead and woken up aboard the vessel of Fort Joy. Alright, so,
still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry, the sedative will wear off soon enough.
Fair enough.
Now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
Alright, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Alright, y'all. Yeah, so I will say this, though. The game should be running absolutely fantastically in comparison.
If I'd had a mask to hide my bones as well as yours, maybe I'd still be walking around today. Where'd you get it? There can't be many curios like that in the world.
I say it boasts that you crafted it yourself using a tool to rip the faces from mortal creatures.
Is that a fact? And your voice? You ripped that from them too. I've never heard such silken tones from a naked skull.
Admit that your voice is something of a trick, you know. Your words and tone are projected directly into the minds of others.
Ha! Should have known it was a parlor gimmick. Still, you'd best keep that mask on. The living don't take kindly to seeing their future staring back at them.
As, you know, most humans most likely would be, because my boy Fane is indeed an undead individual. So as you can imagine, probably scares a few people. Now with the mask that we have, we can go on ahead and turn into a completely different, you know, race in the game.
More. You are another, but not.
Okay.
You look to your hands, your belly, your feet. Flesh you don't know, molded into unfamiliar shapes. You cradle your aching head, where another's memories and wisdoms mix with your own. Your fingers trace a line from your head to your face, feeling not the creases of the mask, but the porous surface of new skin. You lower your arm, blink twice, and step forward in this new guise.
And so we shall, everyone. Yeah, effectively, you know, basically, when you are an undead, you have to mask yourself from others because, you know, they don't take too kindly to, seeing, effectively, different, you know, races within the game. Now, I do want to go on ahead and, unfortunately, I got to go into a, another loading screen for this, but we are going on ahead and activating certain gift bags within the game, like Haggler's, the crafting kit. Well, actually not the crafting kit. We'll go on ahead and take Divine Talent, Enhanced Spirit Vision, Fort Joy Mirror, Pet Powers, Sorcerer's Sundries, and Endless Runner. Now, unfortunately, we got to go through a loading screen that takes quite a bit of time, unfortunately, to go on ahead and do it. However, you know, it should be okay. Now, I am going to go on ahead and take Source Meditation, and it is somewhat of an exploity kind of thing to do. However, one of my biggest gripes with this game is the fact that a lot of the Source abilities, you do gain access to them towards the end of the game as far as being able to utilize them a lot, but early on in the game, you just simply can't. So I take Source Meditation to get my points back. So we're going to go on ahead and apply this. And yes, this does go on ahead. Thank you for following Aim for the Duck. I appreciate you for going on ahead and coming through. Absolutely. And yeah, pretty much we do have to go on ahead and go through a rather long loading screen, unfortunately, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal there. But yeah, absolutely, Duck. How are you doing today? Good afternoon. Well, I don't necessarily know where you're from, so it could actually be nighttime where you're from, low-key. But nonetheless, welcome. You know, thank you for going on ahead and coming on by. Gotta go on ahead and get that hydration in there. I'm definitely gonna have some time to talk to you guys because, like I said, this loading screen is absolutely massive. But at least for going on ahead and loading up a lot of these packs, it won't take nearly this long once we are actually legitimately in the game itself. But right now, while I have all of these mods equipped, it just takes a really long time. But nonetheless, you know, like I said, I hope your day's going pretty fantastic. You know, by this so far, I was actually just chilling in some streams and yeah, just thinking about how I can make the content a little bit better. And you know, hopefully I can go on ahead and get things going good. Now I'm hoping that the game actually runs a little bit better on PC, because it seemed like it's pretty okay whenever I'm playing it through the capture card on the co-op stream with one of my friends. However, I can definitely say the PC is probably going to be a lot more seamless, if that makes sense. But nonetheless, it is what it is. And yeah, like I said, we're gonna be in this loading screen for a hot little second because it takes a minute for it to load with all these mods that I have installed at the time. But I'm hoping that with the mods that we have, it'll allow us for, you know, some gameplay that usually you wouldn't actually see in this game. Nonetheless, however, you know, pretty much hopefully you can go on ahead and get things loaded up here pretty soon. I think I've averaged around, like, if I had to guess, around like 3 to 4 minutes from this, but it's just for whenever you go on ahead and either start a new game, or like we just had done effectively, or go through this loading screen from activating all of the Larian gift pack items. However, it doesn't take too long, and once it is actually done, loading and quick saving, as far as that's concerned, that doesn't take any time at all. It's just these specific 2 things, as well as when you're actually physically loading into your game as well. However, you know, just gives me a brief moment to you know, talk to you guys. And as far as what I'm about, as far as this channel is concerned, you know, I am a variety streamer. Right now I'm mainly playing a lot of open world RPGs, but you can expect to see a plethora of different genres, as well as, you know, just different types of you know, gameplay styles as well. Like for example, you know, right now I'm playing an open world RPG on the channel known as Outward, and you know, that's basically a more western kind of Dark Souls survival type of open world, while this game is, you know, it's a more classic RPG or a CRPG type of style, where, you know, you're overhead, you have your characters, you have your classes, very D&D or like Fallout 1 and 2 like, essentially. But yeah, pretty much, you know, and Fridays are our Divinity days indeed. But looks like we're now going on ahead and being able to load on in. It shouldn't be too much longer now. It is loading the hole, as it says. But alright, we are now back in. Let's go ahead and activate Fleetfoot. All that pretty much does is just allow us to run a little bit faster. But, you know, that's just how it goes. And if you are on YouTube currently at this moment in time watching, you know, thank you for going on ahead and stopping on by. Let's go on ahead and pick up all the stuff that we can to sell, and, you know, just generally get things started, because I very much would like to just get the tutorial over as fast as humanly possible, so that way we can get into the meat and potatoes of this game. Let's go on ahead and equip that, even though we really don't need it, to be quite frank. We can go on ahead and come on in here. I will wait for this slow to go away, because I honestly do not have a need for it at this moment. We're going to go on ahead and quick save. We are going to utilize flesh sacrifice because it will be useful for us. And yeah, we're going to buff up and just start doing some damage. Alright. And there we go. Combat has officially begun. This class is actually pretty interesting. What it essentially is a ranged physical magic class that, as you do abilities, you go on ahead and get ticks of what is known as agony. And pretty much effectively what that does, it just does damage over time. Alright. What I am going to go on ahead and do is I'm going to wait and save my AP so my boy can just run on over here. And then I can just, you know, knock him down like so. Alright. And with that, we effectively have taken him out there. Let's go ahead and equip those pants, because you need some pants, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty important to wear pants in this world. I'm just kidding. But let's go ahead and unlock this gate for my dude trapped behind it.
Gaze finds the sunken hollows that once held your eyes. He speaks not with gratitude, but with gleeful malevolence.
Alright.
Oh, freedom tastes better than wine.
Alright, well, let's see what he's got to say to us.
Free in return. Say your prayers while you've breath to speak them, lad. The halls await.
Alright, well, we're definitely about to take you out, my guy. 1000%. So we're going ahead and mourn it. All that, basically, it's a buff that increases our finesse as well as our AP recovery. However, it gives us a -10 to our elemental resistance. However, with this class, you really honestly stand back and you do not take a very large amount of damage by any means. Alright, and then we're going to walk away as far as we can so that way he has to utilize as much AP to get to us as humanly possible. Alright, now that is unfortunate that we are on fire, but we should be able to do some pretty decent damage to him. On top of what Agony actually goes on ahead and does, is it effectively stacks up to, I do believe, 5, of which for every stack that it actually of Agony that you have on your opponent, it does more and more piercing damage, and effectively that's literally just straight raw damage that, you know, goes, you know, straight through their armor, and I don't even have to worry about it. But we definitely want to go on ahead and walk over to my boy, so that way we can go on ahead and hopefully survive this thing, you know. Fortunately, I will say I'm going to 1000% have to pick up a potion, or use a potion there, because I was gonna die otherwise, because I do not have a bedroll.
Strange forces are at work.
Alright. I definitely could have gotten in the bed, quite frankly, as far as that was concerned. Now, I'm pretty sure there is not anything that we honestly need here. That's apparently my inventory. Right, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Right, yeah, there is nothing for us there. So, let's go on ahead and continue. Alright. Like I said, I want to go on ahead and get the tutorial done as quickly as humanly possible, because in my viewpoint, this is probably the most boring part of the game. But unfortunately, you gotta do it. So, you know, gonna go on ahead and get through it as quickly as we can. Now, it's actually gonna be pretty important that we're picking up all of these empty potion bottles, because we can go on ahead and utilize it. Alright, so what we're going to want to go on ahead and do, at least with some of these, we will keep 2 of the health potions, but I'm going to combine this poison barrel with at least 3. Oh, sorry about that. These potion bottles, and we're going to fill them up with some poison. The reason why we're doing this is because, you know, we need to be able to heal ourselves, and at this moment anyways, our only method of healing is legitimately utilizing these poison potions. So go ahead and make 3, and you honestly don't start with 3 in the very beginning of the game at all, so it's honestly pretty useful for us to pick it up. Alright, I was just making sure that I have looted everything that I need to, and then we can just walk on out from here. Alright, it's locked, but we are not going to waste a lockpick, and we are going to simply just break on down that door, and we can keep on moving. Okay.
And I'm back where I started.
Alright.
Nowhere to go but up.
Well, let's go on ahead and leave the tutorial deck, and then let's see what we can go on ahead and loot in here. We definitely want some empty potion bottles. That's always useful. We will take the gold cup as well, because that sells for a pretty good amount of gold. Alright. We'll take the mortar and pestle. Alright, we're actually getting some pretty good loot to start off with, for sure. You definitely don't always get a bunch of health pots, to be honest with you. Alright, what we're gonna go on ahead and do is that I have no moral scruples at this moment in time. So, you know, my boy Fane here, he's just trying to survive out in this world. If he deems that he's actually strong enough to, you know, fight some of these people, then that's exactly what he's gonna go on ahead and do. That's fine. She can be upset if she wants. Alright, well, we're just going ahead and keep on doing some damage. I do not mind this. Alright, so effectively we do have what is necessary to bring down her physical armor. She does not actually have very much by any means. So this should be a pretty simple affair for us right here. Going ahead and start getting some agony on her. And then we can be good to go. Alright, let's go ahead and end our turn. Yep, like so. Oh wow, she actually oh wow, she's like stun locking me. And we died. Holy crap. Okay, okay. Alright, so maybe utilizing the blood is not what we want to go on ahead and do, because that definitely was rather unfortunate, for sure, for sure. Okay. I definitely I'm hoping that we don't have to deal with a long loading screen every single time we're loading, because I don't remember it taking a long time to load when I load my saves, but you know, fair enough. Well, that is the first death of our run. But you know, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. All right, but I would like this to load at least a little bit faster than when it's loading, because this could become a problem in the future for sure, for sure. But yeah, like I said, hopefully it doesn't take too absolutely long to go on ahead and load up for us. But you know, fortunately we died there. But I think what it was because I went on ahead and created a blood surface. It made it to where, you know, she could actually set the you know, she could actually electrocute the blood around me, because it's, you know, it's liquid there. And it just stun locked me. So we definitely probably don't want to go on ahead and utilize flesh sacrifice at this moment in time quite yet. But man, oh man, I do need it to load a little bit faster anyways when it comes to some of these things, because I do not need it to take too long. But nonetheless, hopefully we can go on ahead and get in here pretty soon. But I will say this though, it's definitely going to be somewhat problematic if it takes this long to load every single time, and I'm hoping that that is not necessarily the case. I mean, at least in my yeah, it doesn't take quite as long as the other save does, but unfortunately it still kind of takes somewhat a bit of time anyways. But the main reason why that is the case is because effectively, let's go on ahead and just start doing damage to her as well. That way we can be doing, we can go on ahead and get her physical armor down if possible. Alright, cool, cool. That's what I like to see. Let's go ahead and get on Mordant. And I know that flesh sacrifice will give us more damage, but considering that she has two lightning element based weapons, there is probably not our best choice. But what I will go on ahead and do is walk up to her, knock her down, so that way we can you know, get her you know, get her weak there. Alright, we can go ahead and just start stacking even more agony, and hopefully that'll do us well. Now I'm pretty certain that she does not in fact have, well, I'm not gonna risk it. Alright, alright, cool, because she wasn't able to and as you can see, we actually did some pretty great damage there. But because we weren't standing in the blood this time, we were actually good to go. Going ahead and walk on through. Shut that door so that way they don't know I murdered her in there. You know what I mean? And we can keep on going. But I will say to the people that are in here, if you don't mind, I wouldn't mind a little information as to how the game sounds. I'm hoping that it's not too loud there. Alright, and right there, as you can see, we now have a bedroll, which effectively allows us to rest. Alright, so what we're going on ahead and doing is doing a little bit of looting. We'll pick up a few more things, and then I'm honestly just going to go on ahead and get the main storyline kicked off, because, you know, I'm sure a lot of you have actually played this game, but even if you have not, you know, I do have previous streams that have a little bit more of the dialogue with the characters, because, you know, after all, this game has been out for quite some time. But I'm mainly doing it so that way I can get to a little bit more engaging aspects of the gameplay. And I will go on ahead and give you an overview. Effectively, a lot of these characters, like so, are all people that can be your party members. And effectively, what you're going to want to go on ahead and do is, you know, we will be adding them to our party at some point in time. Let's go on ahead and talk to Magister Paid right now.
Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
Tell him you're fine.
Glad to hear it. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Sounds good to me. So let's go on ahead and go in here and see what's the commotion's about.
Of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of... Oh, sorry. He literally read that. Lol.
You murdered that poor fella.
Yes, I did.
It's voice acted, Malcolm. You don't have to read. Ugh.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad.
She is indeed.
You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
Say this may be the perfect opportunity to create a mutiny. Tell the woman you stand by her.
No, I'm afraid I always perform my part solo. Do stay and watch, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
Oh, shit.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Alrighty, Wendigo.
Subdue her, men, quickly. If she casts source, the void will come. They'll end us all.
My gosh.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
She ain't wrong. Alright, well, we're in combat now, apparently. And... bam, as you can see, we have been taken out, ladies and gentlemen. She was quite powerful indeed, and we just aren't the correct level to deal with her quite yet.
Mask. She stole it. If these savages see me without it, they will have my skull for a goblet.
And unfortunately, he is in fact right. You know, you pretty much lose the mask that I did have from the very beginning, in the beginning of the game. And, you know, it's unfortunate, but we'll deal with it. Being an undead, we'll have friends along the way, so we should be fine. Alright, and that is our first scythe. Effectively, what this character does is they utilize scythes pretty much exclusively, and, you know, it is a finesse-based weapon. You know, as you can see, it scales with finesse. But its main thing that it actually goes on ahead and does is it gives us an ability known as Spectral Throw, of which we basically throw a spiritual version of our scythe at our enemies. You know, it's pretty freaking cool if you ask me. For sure, for sure. Alright, I'm just going on ahead and arranging my skills really fast. And as you can see, we also got a few more different items as well. Let's go on ahead and loot these magisters. And just see what we can find there. And with that, we are now at the top deck. Alright, so for a little bit of XP, we're gonna go on ahead and talk to this dog. Oh wow, I didn't activate the pet pal ability. We're definitely not gonna do that because I'm not trying to go through a loading screen yet again. So what we're gonna go on ahead and do, after I equip this mask so nobody can see me, because I am an undead after all, we're going to activate Mordant. And we're gonna start just doing some just straight up damage to my guy. Alright. So as you can see, my dude is definitely going to do some pretty severe damage to me. That is okay for now. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can't play dead to regain my AP there. Alright, so he actually heals himself. If I do not. He actually gets another turn, so it's unfortunate. Okay. Definitely gonna have to utilize a potion for this fight. Unfortunately, I hate to waste items so early in the game itself, but it's just kind of how it goes. But he does actually have Agony 4, so that is one thing that's at our advantage for sure, because I do believe as I go on ahead and put Agony on them, they lose their piercing resistance. Let's go on ahead and continue to do some sweet damage there. Alright, we now have Agony 5, of which if we go on ahead and drink another potion, we'll have healing, and we should be able to dang near take them out this turn. We'll take them out this turn anyways. That is very unfortunate to miss that attack. Let me make sure I hit the right person there by clicking on them. Okay. Oh my gosh, that is unfortunate. I should have definitely stood way further back so that way they didn't have to go on ahead and do that. But as you can see, I am loading in much faster now. It's just for whatever reason in the beginning of the game, it just takes way longer to go on ahead and I guess you could say okay. I wanted to continue doing damage. Alright. Fortunately, he has a little bit more AP than I do, which is very unfortunate. Alright. Oh no, it's fine, it's fine. We are not worrying about that. Let's actually go on ahead and do that. That did damage to us, so we probably don't want to do that too often there. Okay. Let's go ahead and pop a potion. Okay. We're actually probably going to have to utilize the majority of our potions here. I will say though, this dog might not be the best choice for us to fight right now because we really don't have the physical resistance per se to be dealing with this. I'll keep on taking potions, see if I can do it in a little bit easier manner there. Alright, yeah, that's what I was really looking to do, is to get his agony on him. Oh my gosh. But we have definitely sustained some pretty major damage here. For sure. Alright, and we do have Agony 5 on my guy now at this point. Yeah, and as you can see, as we do agony damage, it pretty substantially hurts him there. And with this, we should be able to go on ahead and get the fight over with. Alright, and there we go. Alright, we got a tooth. That'll actually be pretty decent for us early on here. Ooh, a poison arrow too as well. I am not mad at that. Also got another empty potion bottle, and we have way more of them now. So let's go on ahead and for sure make several health potions there. We're going ahead and make around like 4 of them. And then we can rest and keep on moving there. Alright, let's go ahead and quick save. Well, let's go ahead and rest first, then quick save. It's not safe to rest here. Then we'll go down below and then we'll rest. Oh, wow. It's just straight up. Wait, why was I able to utilize rest in one hand, but I wasn't able to do it in the other? Whatever. Don't complain about things, Malcolm, that you don't understand. Let's go on ahead and just keep it moving. Alright, what I'm basically going on ahead and doing now is, you know, start breaking down this door because I don't want to have to lockpick it, you know what I mean? Ugh. Just going ahead and head in here and see if we can get lucky. Alright, sometimes there's armor in here of which you're definitely going to want to go on ahead and pick up, but unfortunately we got unlucky there. We're going to go on ahead and just get into combat with these two magisters because, you know, Bane does not trust the Magisters whatsoever. And, you know, I don't blame them. They're not the best people, let's just put it that way. Alright, this is actually our strongest ability. And as you might have noticed, we actually are able to cast Spectral Throw once every single turn, of which, as you can imagine, you know, can start becoming pretty damn effective eventually. Alright, so what we're going to go on ahead and do is we're going to walk up, not a very long distance away, but just enough to be able to hit him with these abilities and start getting more stacks of agony on our boy. It's actually kind of cool. I like playing this class because it's a very kind of like Death Reaper kind of playstyle. It's really cool. I like the idea of doing magic damage that's ranged, that well, yeah, effectively magic damage that's just ranged instead of pretty much if you doing that in the sorry, couldn't talk there. Christ, talk there, Kaido. But because pretty much in the vanilla game overall, you can't really do any ranged physical damage besides a few skills if you're not an archer. So, you know, it's definitely pretty cool that we get to go on ahead and utilize that. Here's another door for us to break down. As you can see, we're actually doing a pretty substantial amount of damage to that door in the first place, even though we're such a low level at this point in the game. Going ahead and pick up a few of these items here.
God damn it.
And then the first thing I'm going to want to go on ahead and do is we will go on ahead and equip Mordant. Well, I guess I don't have the cowl equipped quite yet. We're going ahead and put Mordant on, and then we'll rest, and then we'll go on ahead and get into combat if we can. Oh, I guess we can't rest yet. Alright, there we go. That's what I wanted. Alright, let's go on ahead and open the door. We should have pretty substantial high ground there. There we go. And we are very far away from these voidlings right here, so we're going to be looking pretty good, I'd say. Alright, what I'm going to go on ahead and do is put on Mordant, so that way I can, you know, avoid some damage there. And I'm pretty sure that these voidlings, like so, are not going to be able to get to us very easily. And usually you don't even have to deal with any of these Voidwoken inside of this ship, but I have a mod that makes it to where there are more overall combat encounters in the game itself. I don't understand how it's not hitting both of them there. Yeah, like that was crazy. Luckily, we were able to get some good damage off. And like so we're able to you know, get these different points of agony, and most likely this Voidling's, yeah, he's just straight up done right off the bat. Let's go ahead and save that AP as this one goes on ahead and walks up to us. Alright, that was kind of crazy that he had enough AP for that, but it is what it is, I guess. Alright, well, we're just gonna go on ahead and inflict agony and then just do some melee damage. Yeah, because we are doing some serious melee damage there. And that is unfortunate, though. Alright, well, we're going to play dead. So that way I just don't even take any damage there. Alright. I wonder what that Voidling's doing there. I'm definitely going to hit him with my ability. Oh, okay. I'm going to run back and rest if possible then. I mean, look, dude, I am not above cheesing a little bit here. Come on. Come closer, my enemy. I guess not. Let's go ahead and sneak as much as possible here. Bam, there we go. And we got a critical hit too. That's definitely fantastic. Alright, we should definitely be able to take him out here. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this class becomes very, very powerful very quickly. I'm just not even gonna front about that. Alright. Of course, it's not safe to rest here. Oh my god. I tell y'all. Safe to rest there? Yep, safe to rest there. So let's go on ahead and walk on up. There we go. We're gonna go on ahead and delay our turn so that way these voidlings get in a little bit better range for us. I guess he's just gonna, you know, not really do too much there. Alright, since we have 2 turns in a row, I'm gonna go on ahead and walk over in a little bit better range there. Then I'm gonna, you know, blast my dude for some damage. Alright. Probably should have used that because then I could have gotten a little bit more damage off there. Alright, we already got Agony 3 on him. Of course, we're going to get hit with some damage there. Man, they have a lot of AP. My goodness. Might want to utilize Play Dead, but my boy is burning. That's crazy to me that he had enough AP to actually withstand what was going on there. I'm just gonna play dead so that way they have to run away from me yet again. Well, first we're gonna go on ahead and do some good damage on my boy, especially since we can go on ahead and take this one out first anyways. Alright, yeah, it looks like we have a little spot right there where we can do some damage. We can play dead. Pretty much this ability literally does what it says. You act like you're dead because you're a skeleton, of course. And from there, you know, you just rest up. Okay. Alright, let's go on ahead and walk on back just a little bit. I'm going to start getting agony on this voidling right here. He's definitely going to be able to get some damage off on us, but it shouldn't be too bad because he's both on fire and he's got agony, so should be okay. Alright, we're just going to do some damage. Then we're going to do some guaranteed damage here. There we go. Pass it over there, and just like that, we have now completed the combat here. Going ahead and loot all of these bodies. You know, that's pretty much a wrap right then and there. I am not going to front. Alright. Let's go on ahead and, you know, loot some bodies. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, like I said, this little tutorial area is probably one of the least engaging parts of the game, so I'm trying to get through it as quickly as humanly possible. Go ahead and take the bow there. Alright, we're good to go from that perspective. Alright, let's just use our ability to break this barrel, like so, to get rid of the fire. And then I'm going to go on ahead and take that door. Now there are barrels of death fog there that perhaps I'll be able to pick up if I'm lucky. Now let me go on ahead and quick save because I'd like to be able to pick up both of them if so.
The marking on the door was you press your palm, it doesn't budge.
Alright, we're gonna go on ahead and quick save.
The door groans open.
Alright, now we're gonna run and go pick it up. Run! 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 No!
Good thing I'm immune.
Well,
Still, this means trouble.
as you can see, we are undead, so we are pretty much immune to death fog, but if you were literally any other race in the game, well, you would pretty much instantly die, because, you know, this is death fog after all. Okay. Some pretty decent loot in here. Not the absolute best of the best, but, you know, it's okay. With that, we are pretty much done here. Need to go on ahead and loot what we can. Hopefully we could get lucky or something like that. Or at least get some good gold there. We can, you know, continue moving on. Alright, so what I want to go on ahead and do here is we will mort it. Then we'll rest. Quick save, then head out the door. And now we are on above deck, and as you can see, we do in fact have some little voidlings that we got to deal with there. Going ahead and get some agony on all of them, like so. And just do as much damage as humanly possible. Alright. Definitely gonna have to take some damage there. But I guess my boy's gonna go all the way around there. We're probably gonna have to reset combat because that other voidling decided that he was gonna go and get these other ones in the fight. I'm just going ahead and get as much damage as we can on these dudes, however. Fantastic. And look, at least we were able to take down one. Maybe we'll even take down that one too. Hell yeah. You just wait for them to go on ahead and come through, take some poison damage there. And we're gonna be not looking too worse for wear, I'd say. I don't know why they walk through the poison every time. It's really strange, but each their own, I guess. I mean, that one can't touch us at all, so I mean, look, I will not complain at all, y'all. Alright, that one is almost out for the count. Then I'll go on ahead and do Mordant for next turn, because all my abilities are on a 1-turn cooldown, so we might as well get some more damage there. I don't know what this one's doing whatsoever, but fine by me. Just makes my job just a little bit easier, except for when, you know, you miss, but you know, that's besides the point, you know. All right, I do believe we have almost taken out that voidling. I tell you what, it is pretty crazy that he was able to survive that, and if that voidling is just gonna sit there, then you know, we're just gonna take it. All right, now we can just hit him hard. But now that he has a new path, he's gonna come all the way over here. Fair enough, I guess. But we just keep on hammering him from a distance then, huh? Target too far, we will just save our AP there. And then we'll just, I guess we'll just move a little bit forward then. No longer Mordant, so let's go on ahead and get that on so that way we can maximize our damage. They just hit him. Alright. Definitely not mad at that one by any means. Now, before I loot these dudes, I'm going to go on ahead and head on over here. We're going to see if we cannot do some pretty good damage here. Alright. I think we might be able to take out this giant ass abyssal tentacle, but apparently we're gonna just miss. That's fine, I guess, you know. Alright, well, we'll just back up until we can sneak. Then we will go on ahead and attack. Fantastic. Alright, and luckily we do get to go on ahead and go first. Hell yeah. Good. Keep on getting agony on them. I don't want to get pain lock, but it might be very... I might not have a choice in the matter. Alright, luckily I didn't get knocked down there, so if we can kill him this turn, or at least get him very close, we should be okay. And I think we might be able to. Yeah, we're 1000% going to be able to. I don't even need to take a health potion because he's dead now. Let's go ahead and loot him. Yeah, I'll definitely take the ring. Actually unidentified. See, that's why I should have kept perhaps. I am not actually sure, but how you doing, Drippy? 1000%. Right now, yeah, I should have kept the lore master low key. Oh, what's going on, my dude? How are you doing today? I'm pretty much, you know, my buddy pretty much just he had to, you know, go on ahead and go to work, so couldn't go on ahead and get the co-op stream going today. Okay. Are you playing on PC? That sounds pretty cool indeed. Alright, we're gonna take a massive amount of damage, but we're gonna just run through. Alright. Like so. Oh, good. We got some more armor. That's what I like to see for sure, Definitely gonna want to, oh, actually, I can't wear this one because it will expose who I am as a person, and I can't be that. Oh yeah, actually for sure. Yeah. I think I might have to reinstall it because I think we were trying to uninstall games at the time because we ran out of space. But you know, definitely download it again for sure.
That means there's still a chance.
All right, let's go ahead and quick save so that way we can make sure that we are good to go. Let's go ahead and head on down. Alright, so we're pretty much going ahead and head on in here, and then another fight starts. So let's go ahead and get into combat mode. Alright. Let's go ahead and start getting the damage off, you know what I mean? But I hope y'all are doing well today. Pretty much just, you know, chilling, having a good time playing some Divinity, man. So let's see what the CPUs are gonna do. I like that fireball ability my boy Beast just utilized there. That was pretty badass if I don't say so myself. Alright, gonna go on ahead and get some damage off on them. Dude, they're actually doing a massive amount of damage. I don't do this kind of damage yet, so definitely interesting for sure.
I've faced worse.
He's faced worse, you know what I mean? Bro, he always fortifies and then doesn't do shit, like every single time. I mean, I guess unless like the void gets that close to him, but usually he doesn't do a damn thing. Alright. That's not what we want. Okay. I'm going ahead and get whatever damage we can off on my lad here. Hey, we're honestly going to be able to do some very heavy damage. Hey, we leveled. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, fam. Ugh. And it does not matter if we get trapped below here. I'm going to go ahead and loot all these things. Alright, well, there did not actually seem to be anything for us to loot. So let's go ahead and head on upstairs then. One thing you can actually do if you want to with this tentacle here that you can fight, effectively, you can actually wait for all the party members to be out here and then you just attack it and then they still will fight the tentacle with you. But it's not as easy to loot it because of that reason as well. But you do get a smooth little purple ring if you are able to kill it early on.
I have plans for you, child.
God's plan out here, you already know. Hey. Alright.
Honorable Dallas,
Hey, but
we
Sin,
lost a ship sailing
can you
sorcerer
check and,
prisoners to
like,
Fort
because I know
Troy.
you probably have
We
the
assume
volume
some
turned
escaped
down.
and broke their collars.
Do you think you could tell me what my
Vile magic lured the
volume
void
sounded
book.
like as far as the game is
All
concerned?
who were aboard, now presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
There he is. It's the boy. And, you know, with that, we are now officially here in Act 1. So, you know, congratulations. Hey. All right. I know what that was. But yeah, let's go on ahead and get things popping off today. I tell y'all, but we are now on the beach. Their stay always is a like a void woke in here, which I could have got the XP for it, but to each their own, I guess. But let's go on ahead and see what they have on them. All right. So yeah, effectively, we are 1000% going to be utilizing mod quests, and you know, all that pretty much means is you know, we're gonna be activating some pretty cool mods here. What do you have? You have the plague stuff. Okay. A lot of it is piercing damage. I might make someone a plague character. That'd be pretty cool, I think, because it's all necromancer stuff. It looks like it's like a ranged kind of necromancer class, so I could definitely see us utilizing that for sure. And there's a little cheat chest with more of those abilities. Let's go on ahead and start doing a little bit of looting here, because we're going to want some pretty good abilities right off the bat. And I do believe a lot of these skills, because they're all Warfare 1, is that if you want to have a Dragon Knight, you can effectively go on ahead and do that. But I don't think we're going to be going with Dragon Knight, or perhaps not. We may. I'm just going on ahead first and seeing what I can go on ahead and do. Now, as far as these encounters go, there are way more little voidlings than there usually are over in this area. And we want to make sure that we do not get caught by them. Oh no! Alright, so we're probably going to get into combat no matter what. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run away! We're gonna run away! Yo. We'll see what they can do to us. Nah, but honestly, we are definitely gonna get the hell out of here, fam. Let me move, please. All right. Bro, how far are they gonna follow me for, though? I mean, I guess if I have to, I'll just deal with it. But I would prefer if they didn't, like, follow me over here. Try playing dead, I guess. See if that works. Alright, yeah, cool. They all go over there again. Fantastic. That is what I wanted, indeed. But with that, we're going to pick up our very first party member for our crew here. The Red Prince. Let's go ahead and talk to my boy.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Could he be... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
Greet him heartily and say you're glad that he survived the shipwreck.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smoldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
Hell yeah.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dread. You have my gratitude.
Hand over
Damn
heart,
right.
he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Fair enough. Tell me you're glad to be of help. Doesn't do to stand by idly when people are in danger.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we?
Fair enough.
Now then, if there's nothing further...
Ask what he's doing here standing on that rock.
I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
Fair enough.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
Say that is the last that as of last night, you see a kraken-infested wasteland you never want to go near again.
Touché.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
Yeah.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire.
Fair enough.
I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
Sure, I can say people see castles in the sky, might as well see them in the sea.
Yes, but these weren't castles in the sky, were they? Quite obviously, I was musing over the very actual empire that I lost.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Okay.
Don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
A red lizard? That can only mean one thing. He's the notorious Red Prince.
The very same.
Indeed, indeed.
I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World Tamer, the spouse of the sun.
Fair enough.
Of course you know me.
There's a brief
Okay.
moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
Alright.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
Invite him to travel with you. Maybe you can help him win back his throne.
A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship after all.
Yes, indeed.
Fine. I accept.
Yep.
On one condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer. One of the mystics of my kind.
Okay.
I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Alright, I promise.
Jolly good.
Before you go, you should probably know that I'm undead.
Oh my word. How you do astound me. Come now, did you really think a handful of linen towels can fool me?
Fair enough.
Don't worry. I have studied the arcane arts for years, including necromancy and demonology. I do not hold the petty prejudices of common folks. In fact, I prefer the exceptional in all things. Your secret is safe with me.
Well, fair enough.
Now,
Well, I'm
with
glad
that
to hear it.
settled, first things first.
Oh, what's going on?
Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out, it goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, do not take my elegance as a mask for frailty.
Alright, we're gonna go on ahead and make him a fighter for now.
Now, as yours, of course, there are...
But we're gonna do something a little bit different later on. But first, we're gonna go on ahead and move on through this little area here, so that way I can
Hello, small.
gather my
The
party
cat's eyes are
as well.
clear.
All right, so let's keep on moving. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gonna want to stealth up here, because we want to get past these enemies, because we do not necessarily have the party for it as of yet. Where the heck's the Red Prince at? Oh, okay. I was confused as to where they were. I was like, where'd you go? All right.
I told him I'd known him exactly. Didn't I?
All right, cool. And now we are up here, and we are now in Fort Joy.
Coming back.
So let's go on ahead and head on down and talk to a few people and do a little bit of looting. All right. Oh my gosh. Picked up a barrel. Let's go ahead and drop that.
She ain't coming back.
Wait, I can't move when I'm encumbered. Like, what do you mean?
Didn't
I guess I'll send it to the Red Prince then. At least the poison barrel. Then we will drop this. Yeah, like, what the heck? Not letting me drop things. Alright, we definitely want to take up a point of wits. And then we'll get another point of finesse there. So this class essentially is a mixture between huntsman and necromancer, but we're gonna go on ahead and take a second point of huntsman there, because it'll help us do more damage. Now, as far as what this character is good at, they are good at bartering, so, or persuasion anyways. That's what we're gonna go ahead and take. And I guess the Red Prince can be our barter bro for us, which is pretty cool with me. Alright, let's go ahead and take that. Get some good stuff in this area, at least to start off with anyways.
It's time to accept reality.
Then we can go pick up our 3rd and 4th members of our party here. So let's head on and figure out what we're gonna do.
This is not your business, Long Pig.
Gosh.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that. Especially a cheapskate like this one. Griff already knows she don't like to pay her fair share.
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms.
Indeed,
Just
indeed.
stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
Fair
The
enough.
thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you.
Step beside the elf and tell the thug to back off.
The intense-looking man stands beside you against the thugs, shooting you an appraising glance. Burrow looks you both up and down, sizing up your combined threat.
Ah, get out of here. The both
Yeah,
of you
get out of here.
ain't worth a sweat on my brow anyhow.
I tell
The
you.
elf smiles and bows to you in thanks.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us.
Alright, cool.
There is a safe place.
Let's go ahead and talk to Ifin
Man
first.
rolls his sleeves back down. He nods at you, the shadow of a smile on his lips.
Good work there. Good work. I can tell you've got chops.
Yeah, yeah.
He stretches
Hey.
out one rough hand to shake yours.
You know, smile and reach out your hand to shake his.
He grips your hand tight as a vice and pauses. His fingertips feel your finger bones. His eyes narrow, but a moment later he shrugs and smiles.
Yeah.
Good to meet you, lad. Say, you don't look all that busy. I could use someone to watch my back, and it looks like you could use someone to watch yours.
Yes, sir.
I've just got a small errand to run, and then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place?
Say the thugs were afraid when you mentioned lone wolves. What are they?
He shrugs, looking off to the side.
Mercenaries. It's a job.
Ask him about this errand he mentioned earlier. Sounds highly suspicious.
Everyone needs to make a living. I make mine running errands.
Ask who he's here to kill.
He shoots you a flinty look, all teeth and peril.
Lone wolves only share such information with friends. Are we going to be friends?
Well, nod.
He grins, sharp teeth glittering in the midday sun.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we did
All right.
survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive.
So,
But if a wayfarer
what we're gonna go on ahead and do with my boy is we're going to
who can't command the shadows. I've dabbled enough to know. Sure.
we are going to make him a plague
All the
master
time in the world to rot in here.
archer, effectively. So that then essentially just means is that we are pretty much going to go on ahead and start him off as a witch,
Can do. On
He scans.
right you are.
and then we're going to make him a necromancer later. Now we're going to go on ahead and pick up our 4th party member.
An odd-looking young woman is staring intently at the statue.
Gently call out to her and ask if she's all right.
And her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Hi, who are you, some guy?
Say, ask why she's acting so strangely.
Oh, it's nothing really, it's just, I'm just a bit hospitable?
I tell her that she's going to have to elaborate.
Put it like this. You've never been a host, I bet. That's because you're an infested clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you.
Okay.
But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price.
Okay.
The goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
I say that you may understand her better than she thinks. Mystical.
She gives you a searching look.
You seem pretty well adjusted.
Yeah.
Ain't that just the truth?
Yeah. Well,
So, how are you enjoying the joy?
I say that the magisters hauled you in, but you know, something about danger to yourself in society.
Yeah, same story here. Reckon in my case, they might actually be right, though.
Okay.
So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that.
That sounds like a good idea.
It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if, when, push comes to shove.
Fair enough.
Lately I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires.
Alright, so what we're gonna go on ahead and do with Losa is we're actually going to make her effectively a magic knight, and that would be pretty cool, I'd say.
Sounds fine. So, yeah? Well, that was easier than I thought. And I'll do my best to stay, well, duh. Most fleshy folks aren't really alive anyway. Now, let's go.
Alright. Here we go, and so we now have our 4th party member, and we can keep it moving.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone?
That's why he wants to know.
It's just, I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. But it's hardly a group.
Tell him to go on, you're here
In
alone.
that case, listen up. You must think me mad to approach a stranger, but this camp is full of cowards and I'm running out of time. Fast. Too fast. Way too fast.
Ask him what he's planning.
I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I don't know if I believe it, and I don't want to wait and find out.
Fair enough.
I have a way out of here.
Okay.
It won't be. Are you interested?
Sorry. Tell me you want in.
Who wouldn't? The plan's simple. There's an artifact.
Ask him where you can find it.
It's found its way into a nest of crocodilians. On
Crocodilians? How many?
Get that artifact.
All right. Effectively, I was just going on ahead and getting him on through there. All right, but here is the class that we are going to be making Losa here. We're going to be making her a Thunder Lord, effectively. Let me go on ahead and change something about these settings really fast. Because it is just a little bit too saturated for me. Sorry about that. Go ahead and turn down the opacity. There we go. All right. That should just about do us. There we go. All right, fantastic. Sorry about that. Needed to be able to see what was going on to a certain extent. All right, so let's go on ahead and sell at least one of these bows. We will keep the shield, we'll keep the sword, but we do want to get a little bit of money going here. So that way we can buy her weapon that she needs. Go ahead and give the gold that we need there. We did have to use a little bit of gold for it, but I think it will be worth it. All right, cool. Effectively, this weapon does, does storm damage. Well, it does electric damage. We're pretty much going to be and we'll go on ahead and activate torture later on. But for now, we're pretty much just going on ahead and doing what we will. 5 to 6. All right, that is not better. All right, we'll go on ahead and give you 2 daggers. We'll actually go on ahead and put a shield on you. And then we'll also put this hat as well. Good. Go ahead and auto sort that. We'll quick save. And now let's go on ahead and pick up our next character. Let me see what the dark artist is there. Alright, yeah, we're definitely going to be making a dark artist as well. So, that's going to be another character, however. So, let's go on ahead and head off that way. And pick her up. Okay. Oh, there she goes. Let's go ahead and talk to her.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf. She was among the sorcerers with whom you fought the Voidwoken down in the hold of the sinking ship.
Okay.
Her eyes are
For
focused
you.
on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze.
Approach her and ask what she's so enamored with, as far as that lizard is concerned.
Left your mouth, then she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into one of your neck's vertebrae.
Okay.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Who are you?
Tell her true, you're an ancient undead looking for his long-lost people.
I see. It does so satisfy to have a purpose in life.
Yes, indeed.
A pivot, and now you suddenly face her. The needle still all too deeply embedded in bone. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice a flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
Wonder why she's stalking that lizard.
Because it is my desire to question him intensely. As for the reason, you're staring at it.
Fair
You
enough.
see, once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this thing, this living scar, into my cheek. The mark of a slave.
I see.
But now I'm free, of sorts. And I've traced that lizard here to Fort Joy.
Okay.
I intend to raise the subject with him.
I know. Politely ask her to remove the needle so you and her can talk this over like civilized people.
No!
She drives the needle in deeper and whispers.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get my chance.
That is true.
That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
Make her an offer. Instead of killing you, she could join you.
A bright sparkle of laughter follows your proposal.
Ha! How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. I was certain the pitiful begging was about to begin.
Fair enough.
Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you?
So you're planning to escape and you need people like talents like hers.
Escape. How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided deers around here would argue such a thing is impossible.
Remind her you saved her from certain death back on the ship. Just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well
bro.
played.
Hey.
Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony of choice. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to that lizard I mentioned. I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a
Fair
casual
enough.
flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
So she must have noticed she was pushing into bone, not flesh.
Yes, the needle did find you rather tough to chew. Nothing it can't handle, though, nor finish.
Oh, fair enough.
This may strike you as, rather eccentric, but the thought of traveling with one such as yourself quite enthuses me.
She
Alright.
tilts her head ever so slightly and looks at you almost mockingly. You can't help but contemplate with both dread and delight the absolute darkness at the heart of her cat's eyes.
My goodness.
Yes, this will be jolly good fun. Let's discuss our respective roles then, shall we? You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. So, what role would you like me to play? As a rogue, my speciality is stealth. The quick silence of the dagger striking unseen.
Alright, so we're gonna definitely need the dexterous arts, right?
Fur go green with envy. Go on, give me the details.
Alright. So we want to go with a shadow blade here.
Suits me fine. Lead on, or better than follow me.
You're not quite certain you're...
Alright. There we go. What skills does she have? She has backlash. She actually has chicken claw. That's actually pretty damn good. As well as chameleon to start off with. We will definitely be picking up necromancer for her 1000%. We actually might go on ahead and redo her skills to a certain extent as well. But that is now the 5th member of our party. Now let's go on ahead and get our last and final one, but not first. without getting into a little bit of combat.
I only know that if you think about it logically,
Okay.
she's much better off.
I am gonna go on ahead and talk to this dude, Laszlo, over here.
I don't know any ancient empire ditties. Got nothing spicy enough to keep my mind off this place for a few bars.
You know, screw up your face and trying to remember the melody of the ancient song Division, but it doesn't quite come to you.
Don't break it.
Oh my goodness. I guess, my boy Fane can't quite, do that. That's actually pretty interesting. Let's go on ahead and head on into formations, though, because Red Prince is going to be in front and everybody else is going to be right there while we are in the back, because we are in fact, you know, we're the main leader of this party, so we're definitely going to need to be protected, especially since we are who we are.
Stand back. My business is with...
Okay, I guess I'll go on ahead and talk to him then.
I found you, didn't I? Red, they said.
Sigh. This is going to be another attempt on your life, because they're frightfully bored, frankly.
Not an attempt, mate. Not if I can bloody help it. Time's up, Your Highness. Let's dance.
Well, go on ahead and rest up then.
It's in time.
Alright, well, he definitely blinded everybody. That's unfortunate. That's also unfortunate as well. But luckily, things shouldn't be too much of an issue there, because we can go on ahead and, you know, we have way more party members than my boy, so, definitely going to be taking some pretty severe damage here. Alright. But as for our boy, Fane over here, we're going to go on ahead and, mourn it. And we're going to start basically working on his physical armor, as well as getting stacks of agony on him. I definitely do think it's unfortunate that I, oh my gosh, I accidentally ended his turn. That's not what I wanted to do, but it's his okay. Alright, let's go on ahead and get some more of his physical armor out of here. We can be good to go. Alright, only 11 more. We should be able to knock them on down. Oh, we actually do magic damage with our knockdown. That's actually interesting. I thought that it was resisted by that, but fair enough. To each their own. Let's go on ahead and head on back behind him. And we do have one of the strongest skills in the game, Chicken Claw, but unfortunately I went on ahead and messed up by not getting down his physical armor first, but that is okay, because we should be able to do some pretty good damage. Alright, we got Agony on him. He's got Agony 3 on him now, as well as Agony 4, so now he's going to be looking pretty worse for wear. Going ahead and just do some smooth damage to my boy. And we should be looking pretty good. Alright, how low is everybody? Okay. Not too bad. Alright. Just gonna do some damage here. Also didn't want to walk around him and take that damage. Man, I tell you what, I am misclicking today. Well, I definitely got some pretty decent damage off. Alright. Continue doing some good backstab damage there. Going ahead and get even more. Apparently he's out of sight of me. I don't understand how, but okay. Ugh. Okay, well then I guess I'll just go hit him then. Yeah, sounds good to me. I'll just do damage to you as well.
It's their frightful manners I mind the most, really.
Alright, well that worked out for us. What's going on, Luna Both? Thank you and welcome to the Beast Crew. you know, I hope you're enjoying the content. And with that, we actually got a major amount of stuff there. All right, what we're gonna want to go on ahead and do is put some armor on my girl Sabille there, because she doesn't have the most armor out of everyone in the party. But I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Lunaboth 100%. You know, we're just pretty much hanging on out and, you know, playing some Divinity. All right, but what we need to do now is start sending some bedrolls that I picked up to our various party members. Now, is there anybody on my team that has Lore Master? What's going on, Isla Wishes? Thank you for going on ahead and stopping by with your boy today. Is there anyone that has? Okay, good. Luckily, we don't actually need to use it at this moment in time. Let's go on ahead and, oh, I don't have a magnifying glass. That is unfortunate. But we can go on ahead and keep on moving. But I will say this, though. I will be right back. I have to very quickly go on ahead and use the restroom. But like I said, I shall be back. Indeed. Alrighty. Sorry about that, everybody. Had to go on ahead and run to the restroom really fast, but let's go on ahead and get back in the gameplay today. All right. I will say this though, Aaliyah, I hope you're doing well today, or Isla, sorry. I apologize if I am saying that wrong. But I do have a question. How is the audio and the quality looking as far as the gameplay is concerned? I definitely am interested to hear what you had to say.
Come on, you stubborn.
But with this, we are going to pick up our last and final member of our party. You know, a little dwarf named Beast.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood nailed to the skeleton of an old ship. His whole body strains with the effort of wrenching the plank free, to no avail.
Ask him if he needs a hand.
Got two of my own, haven't I?
Fair enough.
The dwarf spits into each of his calloused palms and rubs them together before placing them both back on the plank and pulling.
Bleeding nail must be charmed or something.
Repeat your offer. Would you like some help?
Go on then, give it a go.
You grab the plank and pull. The rusted nail pops loose, and the plank promptly crumbles to pieces in your hand.
Fair enough.
Oh, look at that. Nice of you to finish the job after I loosened her up.
All right.
Good look at the hearty fellow, broad as a hull and sunburnt from all sides. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions.
Okay.
He winks and flips a gold coin toward you. It makes a long, high arc, glinting in the sun, and lands squarely in your hand.
That's pretty cool.
For your trouble.
Tell him that old plank was worth a coin?
No, but I'd hoped to build something with it that would be worth 1,000. Yeah, we're a fool's errand thinking I could make something out of this heap. I couldn't help myself from trying.
Fair enough.
He sucks a finger and holds it up to the wind, testing the breeze.
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well, on to plan B.
Plan B asks if he's planning to escape.
He gives you a wry look, as though deciding whether to trust you.
Aye, was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be it from me to miss an appointment.
You know, say if he's getting out, you want in.
Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you.
Reach out and shake his hand. You'd be glad to have him as an ally.
That's the spirit.
Yes, sir.
He lifts an
Hey.
invisible cap and bows with the grace of a courtier.
Hey, that's what's up.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... well, the name's dead and buried. What matters is what they call me. Beast.
Say his story is well known even outside the Dwarven Kingdom. He was outcast after trying to overthrow Queen Justinia, right?
May have been cast out, but you can bet your last heel of breed she wishes she hadn't have. I've taken my revenge 1,000-fold on that tyrant's fleet.
Yeah, absolutely. Say, you know, ask him what did he do to earn a name like Beast?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Oh, snap.
Anyhow, we're a team now, so the me is not half as important as the us. Let's get down to brass tacks. Fighting, I mean. I've been up and down the realm so often it'd make your cabbage spin, and I picked up a few tricks along the way. Truth be told, I've grown fond of crushing and casting. A battle mage, if you like. But there's not so important as team dynamics. So what'll it be?
Yeah, let's go on ahead and make him a battle mage.
Capital. Well, that's that sorted. Onward then. I've got to get out of here, and soon. And I suppose you do too.
Tell him there's one last thing you should know. You're undead.
Ah, well. My best mate's son is undead. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, fair enough.
Now, onward.
Wow, that's crazy. I did not know that, like, he actually had a friend who's undead as well. It's actually pretty wild indeed. All right, and with that, we now have our final party member. So I think we are gonna go on ahead and make the Red Prince a sorry, we're gonna go on ahead and make him a Dragon Knight, and that would be pretty cool. We will make Losa a Plague Doctor. We'll make Sabil effectively a Blood Necromancer that's kind of like a rogue. Well, I guess, yeah, Losa will be her, like, Thunder, kind, essentially, class. We'll make her the Necromancer. And then from there, we will make Beast effectively a Battle Mage. I'm not quite sure what kind of Battle Mage I want to make him just yet, either, though. That's the main thing. But now that we have gotten our party assembled, we can go on ahead and head out of here and go do a few of these fights. Because I am not gonna lie, I am ready to do some combat, you know? Alright, first of all, let's go ahead and head on down here. And then we should be good to go.
Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do.
I have no idea why it went on ahead and started getting me into combat there. Oh, my last quick save is there, bro.
Why don't you
Fine as offer.
problem, Freshie? In that case, enjoy your stay. But I'll be needing to collect your intum. I'm sure the Reds told ya.
Mentioned he gained more from having you and your connections as allies.
Don't think your connections will get here in time to save you if you don't pay up now.
Sure, whatever, bro.
See that, Freshie?
Oh wow, I have to give him all my stuff. That's crazy. Alright, we gotta go on ahead and go do something really fast, unfortunately. That I did not want to have to do, but... Alright,
They're ravaged among the ruins.
Okay.
Horrible surroundings.
Man, that's unfortunate. I did not know that that happened. I honestly didn't want to fight these dudes yet is the thing about it, but... Look, bro, if they're gonna make me have to do what I gotta do, then, you know, F the EXP, bro. I am not gonna stand for this. That made me mad. Yeah, you're about to get taken out, so prepare yourself.
Respect for Griff's right hand,
I don't care. Let's go on ahead and get it then. Absolute fools. Alright, let's just do some damage here. What are you doing? How are you even able to be up here, bro? Very annoying, but I guess we'll just be up here and I'll just be doing damage, sure. I can definitely hit all three of these dudes. For sure, for sure. Alright, luckily we got the high ground, so we're doing even more damage, and that's one of the cool things that is about this class, is that it does in fact scale with Huntsman, so you can get high ground damage bonuses and stuff. So it's pretty freaking cool. Alright, well, I'm gonna go on ahead and get his physical armor down. Very good. I'm gonna go on ahead and do sleep on him, so that way he can't actually get a turn. Alright, fantastic, fantastic. Let's just go on ahead and set them all on fire like so. Let's go on ahead and get Sabine nice and armored up. I'm gonna do some more physical damage to my boy. Alright, so you got some pretty decent damage off. Where's Beast? Why is he over here, bro? What is going on? Wow. Alright. Let's go ahead and get him into the fray, I guess. I'm just gonna actually go ahead and get him up here so that way I can start doing damage to Rust, because at least you start getting some threat on him. Wow, that was actually a pretty decent amount of damage. Alright. Going on ahead and get even more on him. Resisted by physical armor, but alright, well, fair enough. Go ahead and just end our turn there. We will use Chicken Claw on Bottle Top so that way she cannot do anything. And then we will turn invisible and walk away so that way she does not continue to get hit. Okay. That should, generally speaking, be okay. Alright, Sawtooth's almost taken care of. Alright, very good. Unfortunately, we killed the Red Prince there, but it's a price to pay there. And now we got Agony 4 on my boy, and he's taking some serious damage now. The point to where he's even coming up here and trying to do damage to me because he knows that I'm gonna take him out, you know what I mean? Go ahead and put up a corpse for my corpse up. We'll go on ahead and regain our physical armor and or magic armor, and then we'll continue this thing going. Alright, now I'm going to walk up like so. We're going to explode. I did destroy all the items there, so that is unfortunate. He did reveal me just now. Luckily, the chicken's just running away. Alright. Go ahead and use Blinding Radiance. Alright, we took out Ralpho, so that's pretty good. Pretty great there. Alright, well, I'm just gonna use all of them. Well, I'm gonna go on ahead and walk over here like so. Let's go on ahead and knock my boy. Well, I guess I can't knock him down, but fair enough. I really do gotta remember that I'm using magic damage here. Go ahead and knock him down like so. So that way you can no longer do anything. Alright, so I have no idea what's going on with Never there. Alright, that's fine. Now let's go on ahead and start getting agony on Rust here. Okay. Just looking at my time there. So let's just go on ahead and do as much damage to my boy Slug over here as we can. Alright, Chicken Lad can't really do anything now, so let's go on ahead and move our way on back down. Now she's blind and she can't do anything, which is great for us. Knock her down, and my boy's also blinded, so that's pretty great. Going ahead and get some good damage off. Now we're looking good. Going ahead and take a health potion so that way we do not die. Going ahead and backstab. And now we're looking good. Alright. Probably want to go on ahead and just use a singular ability here. Then we should be able to just do damage. There we go. Go ahead and end our turn. My guy's taken out now. Now we just got to deal with her pretty much. Go ahead and get her bleeding so she's taking some damage over time there. We can go on ahead and put her to sleep, so that way she can't do anything. Good, good. Alright, he's got to drink his health potion. Let's go on ahead and walk on over there, and then we can get her blinded as well. Fantastic. We can actually heal ourselves as well. Going ahead and walk over this way and do as much damage as possible. Alright. Now we should be able to finish her on off. And if the damage doesn't get her, the agony will for sure. As you can see there. Just go up to her and, you know, just take her out. Let's go on ahead and make sure that we heal ourselves up there. Then we can utilize a red scroll, and unfortunately, even though my boy the Red Prince died, we were able to get through this little combat encounter here. And in doing so, we're actually going to get some pretty good loot here as well. Going ahead and get some good armor too. Yeah, definitely got some good stuff for sure, for sure. With that, we also got an identifying glass, which now allows us to see what that ring's looking like. Going ahead and do that like so. Alright, what does it do? Ooh, it gives pyrokinetic, of which we're going to want to give that to the Red Prince. And it gives you just straight up fire resistance on top of that. Oh wow, so I literally just lose everything. That's crazy. But we can go on ahead and put on some gear at the very bare minimum. 5 to 7, 6 to 7, so that's actually better. Okay. Alright, I'd say we're looking pretty good now. Alright. Now that we've done the damage that we need to, we're looking pretty good. Alright, I'm glad that he gets his stuff back. Like, my goodness. Do he have armor on? No, it does not look like it. Which is fine. I was gonna make him an archer anyways. Like a necro archer effectively. So let's go ahead and put a bow on him anyways. So that way we can get more range stuff going on with our characters. Okay. With that, we can, you know, continue on. Let me see what he actually does. I forget. Some class. Oh yeah, he's a priest. Okay. I'm kind of good on that. Say no thanks, bro. That's actually hilarious. Alright. And with that, we should be looking a lot more, look like we're in a lot better straits. Let's just put it that way. Alright, so we can go on ahead and rest on up. Let's go on ahead and get into combat once again. We can, you know, keep on going. Alright, luckily, we are in fact able to go first yet again. Oh wow, I need to go into my formations. And put him over there actually. That is not what we want. Go ahead and move over this way, and we can start getting some good damage on them. Fortunately, we're only able to hit 2, and we missed one of the attacks, so definitely not the best thing in the world. They don't have any physical armors though, so that's actually looking pretty fortuitous for us. Go ahead and walk up, and we'll flesh sacrifice. We can backlash behind one of them. I guess we'll just walk up to him then. Alright, how do we want to play this here? Alright, well you are stunned right now, so that's honestly pretty good for us. Then we can turn you into a chicken, so that way you can't do anything. And you just run around. That's honestly one of the most hilarious abilities in the entire game. I'm not even going to front about that. Alright, so we can't hit that one over there, so the chicken also has decreased vitality as well. So it's honestly pretty good for us. Alright, let's go on ahead and encourage here. Alright, definitely can do some pretty solid damage though. We're gonna want to watch out for that. Golly. Tell you what, you're gonna have to definitely get some good AP there for Losa. Let's go on ahead and get some bleeding going on my boy over here. Alright, we'll walk up as close as we can, and then I'll knock him down as well. Fantastic. Then we'll just have Beast run over here because he's closest to this person. Going ahead and petrify my boy. Very good. Then we'll see what the duelist bro over here will go on ahead and do for us. And hopefully it'll be pretty good. Alright. We got Agony 2 on him, so that's pretty good. You go on ahead and move up a little bit closer there. Don't want to make him upset at me, so be sure to not put ourselves in too bad of a position here. There we go, that's much better. Then we can get Agony on both of them there. Let me go on ahead and walk on. Wow, that's unfortunate. Alright, we're going ahead and put this one to sleep. And then we'll continue doing damage to that one. Actually can shoot one more time. Fantastic. Alright, so my boy is now shot. Well, he took out a whole one just in one go, so that's pretty great for us. We'll take out another one. Well, I guess not. We are doing some very good damage at this point in the game, for sure, for sure. I'm gonna ahead and knock you down. That way you cannot do anything whatsoever. We'll be looking pretty fantastic. Man, he does 42-22 per hit. That is really, really good. Going ahead and just come over and hit him. There we go, and with that, combat is now concluded. Alright, what's gonna happen? Alright, I thought, I was like, what's going on? Am I gonna be able to loot him? I'm like, yo, alright. But we have now been able to do so. And with that, we have now completed things as far as that's concerned. Mainly just trying to get money and go through these combat encounters over here. Okay. And with that, we can move onwards. Now there's an encounter over there to the right, but I want to go on ahead and head over to this one first. Make sure that we're good and we're rested. Nice and strong. Very good. Alright, it is kind of good that we start off the fight every single time with our wits, because we're able to effectively do pretty good stuff. Alright, I'm going to go for the one that's the easiest to get to at this moment in time, because it's going to take a minute for those other voidlings to get to us. But that one is going to be able to get to us immediately. I mean, that's honestly fine that he goes from there, honestly. We'll go on ahead and basically finish this one off. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, the Necromancer Rogue for her is going to be very good, I think. On ahead and chicken claw this one, and it can't do anything. All right, let's go on ahead and encourage. Go on ahead and get bleeding going, and then from there we can actually put him to sleep there. I am liking how much CC I got at this moment in time in the game, low key. Not even gonna front about that one. Alright, got one of them knocked down. That's looking good. Let's petrify this one so he can't move. Very good. Alright, hell yeah. Go ahead and get bleeding going, and we'll get into the fray. Let's go ahead and position ourselves there. And we'll get as much fire damage as we can. And we should be able to get most of them right off the bat. And that's the combat there. Yeah, like I said, definitely a lot more simple for us once we have gotten our party composition together there. But unfortunately, we did not get the greatest of stuff. That's okay. That is okay with me. Because as long... Oh, we actually still have this little encounter over here as well, so... Going ahead and make sure we are prepared for that.
Void Woken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship.
Alright, good, good. Going ahead and get Mordant, so that way we can do as much damage as possible. And then we'll hit him with an Essence Bolt as soon as we get close enough to do so. I would like to hit at least 3 of them there. Like so. Yeah, it's just a massive amount of damage to be going on ahead and getting right off the bat. Alright, let's go on ahead and Flesh Sacrifice. get as much damage as we can. Yeah, we're just hitting them for 11 backstab damage just right off the bat. That's not bad at all. Alright. I'm going ahead and hit that one up for bleeding. You can probably shoot this one too. Hell yeah. Good, good. Alright. Now, going ahead and walk up and then make a little path of flames there. Good, good. Going ahead and armor up Sabille since she no longer has any, and these voidlings do in fact have battering rams, so if we don't do that, then we're going to be looking not the best. Alright. Not the end of the world by any means. Going ahead and get this one taken care of like so. Going ahead and knock him down so he doesn't get any options, and then we'll rotate around here with Thane and just do as much damage as humanly possible to this one. Just getting him in a little bit better positioning there. Then we can go on ahead and take out that one, and we're looking good. Let's go on ahead and rotate on over here with my boy Ifin, and then we can just shoot him. I didn't realize that little one was still there though. Just a wee lad over there. Okay. Going ahead and just hit the voidling there. Yeah, we're doing some pretty good air damage though, for sure. Alright, good, good. Battle Mage did what he did. Let's see if I can get in range to do that. Unfortunately, that is not the case. Alright, here we should be able to just choose that voidling. And there's that, you know, little combat encounter. Let's see what everybody has to say about it.
Stare at the slain beasts and comment that they must have been the cause of the shipwreck.
Animals, easy enough to euthanize.
Put up much of a fight. Dry land mustn't suit them.
It was good to see some of them bleed after what they did to the ship.
Good riddance.
It was good to see some of them bleed after what they did to the ship.
Same thing she's gonna say apparently.
More of these things could still show up.
He's not wrong about that one, but let's go on ahead and do all the looting that we need to do. Good, good. All right.
Drowned and eaten by a
There we go. We got our red scroll back there anyways. Unfortunately, we're gonna miss out on a little bit of XP that you could have gotten at this point in the game, all because effectively oh wow, I missed those three things there. All right, I'm not going to take any of the I'm only going to take a few of the level 1 skills since I didn't actually have access to them. This will be a interesting little situation to allow us to understand what we're going to have from here on out. Alright, yeah, she was the person. Well, no. Alright, who here do it, actually? I need to get her, we do need to go on ahead and make the Red Crimson Dragon Knight though, but we will pick up the tier 1 skills. Alright, but unfortunately I have to buy them, but they're all over here, so I will go on ahead and pick up what I can out of here. Not gonna go too overpowered with it, but I do 1000% want to pick up the tier 1 skills that I would have had effectively. Yeah, we're just going ahead and pick up those, but I won't pick up the tier 4 skill right there. Alright, the main things I want to learn right now are Dragon Rush, Dragon Strike. Well, basically, you're going to learn them all, but we won't be utilizing them all. Okay, now we have our Dragon Knight skills, and that's not all of the skills in the game. That's just effectively what we can use at this moment in time. Going ahead and get that arranged for us. And it is somewhat kind of exploity and or cheaty to get these skills, but I don't get the option to like create multiple characters in my playthrough, so that's effectively the reason why I'm going on ahead and doing that there. And like I said, we're going to be making her... Oh no, I think I was actually making him the plague guy. Yeah, because I should be able to use a lot of these skills. Alright, we'll go ahead and take the tier 1. Anything that I have to have like a multiple things for, we will not be taking. I'm only going to be taking what I can use right now. Effectively. So otherwise, there is no reason for us to take it. Alright. And then we can just buy the rest of the skills that we need from here. But the two main skills I want to go on ahead and learn on him. Sorry about that. I know that probably scared the hell out of you. I got a soundboard, but I just don't have everything unlocked. Individual has at least plague 3 and up, causes target to become crippled, ignoring saving throws. We're going to get rid of Bloated Corpse for now. And we are going to do Tainted Blood. That way we can start doing some pretty cool stuff when we have like blood surfaces and the like. Alright, so we got Ifin, we got him. Alright, and then I know what I'm making her, and then she's going to be the Thunder character effectively. And then so essentially Red Prince can do both physical and magic. He will be able to do both physical as well as magic damage. I might actually make him a blacksmith if I might make him a somewhat of a holy paladin battle mage, if that makes sense, and that'd be pretty cool, I'd say. But yeah, we generally speaking have most of our party together now, so we can keep on going. So let's go on ahead and explore the rest of these areas, and we can do some more fights here. All right, and that's honestly, this is the point I was trying to get to, is just Act 1 is real slow in the beginning. I am just not even in the front, so definitely take some time there to get yourself set up. But now we are fighting some zombies right here. I'm going to go ahead and delay Fane's turn because a lot of these zombies here are going to, I can't actually hit them, so need to make sure that I can get in my general area. My goodness, he's gonna actually be able to hit me? Oh, I was about to say. Hey bro, like my gosh. Going ahead and get you taken care of though. Alright, no more physical armor, so we can go on ahead and get you out of the fight by turning you into a chicken. The reason why this is one of the most powerful abilities in the game is because I do believe just about every single enemy does in fact not resist this chicken ability. As long as you get their physical armor down, that's literally the only thing that stops this from occurring. So it's actually a very, very devastational ability for sure. Alright, let's go on ahead and get the heck away from that zombie over there. Let's see if this actually works in the first place. Okay, that didn't do anything that I could see too easily. He's got Plague 1. I don't know what that means, so let's read it. It is 5 to 6 piercing damage each turn. That's actually very good with the synergy that we got going on here. So let's wait for this other zombie to very slowly but surely walk this way. Like, look at this. Like, my boy is taking his time, fam. But looks like it's like a broken leg or something, so probably just from the broken leg. Let's go on ahead and walk up to my guy. See, and he has no magic armor, so we can go on ahead and petrify my dude. Now he can't move either. Go ahead and end our turn. Alright. Going ahead and take away that physical armor there. And then we will do what we can here as far as knocking them down. Alright, so now we can go on ahead, do a dragon rush. Get some set on fire and generally speaking messes them up massively. We'll go on ahead and set fire. We did burn ourselves, but that's just going to be something that we have to deal with for a while. Alright, well I guess I'm fortifying myself then. Alright, we'll go on ahead and get Mordant. We'll get some agony on my boy. Now, I like how we're going to start having Plague, Burning, Scorched, as well as agony. Like, that's going to be a massive amount of damage over time for sure. Alright, so unfortunately I can't hit any of them, so I have to move a little bit. Well, I can, you know what I mean? Ugh. But I hope everybody that has been just chilling with me today, you know, has been having a pretty good time. Or is that a sight? Okay, well, I guess they're out of sight then. I'm just gonna go melee. And I'm gonna miss. It tells ya. With that, we can take out that zombie there, and we're looking good. And I'm gonna go on ahead and walk on behind this one since he's also invisible. Pretty sure. Yeah, he's immune to knockdown because of the fact that we also all leveled, so that's pretty freaking awesome. Alright. See about infecting my boy. Ooh, and he can get plague on him too. That's actually fantastic. Alright. I'm gonna head and knock my guy down. Great, great. We're going ahead and shock him too. Awesome. Then we can just go up here and just hit my guy. Oh my goodness, I tell y'all. The misses are strong today. What does conductive actually do? Air resistance minus 15. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, unfortunately I cannot hit him. But that's okay, because we can go on ahead and just hit him like so. Great, great. Let's go on ahead and heal ourselves up, and then we can rot all these corpses. Well, loot all of these corpses. Anyways. Alright, nothing there. Got us a tooth. We can utilize that. Going ahead and pick up this bedroll, because that'll be useful for us. Take out that bone. That there. Hell yeah. Alright, so who doesn't have a bedroll? So Ifin and the Red Prince do, but Sabil and Beast do not. So we'll go on ahead and send that over to Sabil for now. And that will be fine. Let's go on ahead and send that arrow over to Ifin. And we can go on ahead and do a little bit of crafting so that way we can min-max what we got going on here. Oh snap, okay. We gotta do it from this screen. Ooh. Great, great. Heck yeah. Let's go on ahead and take these sticks. Get some arrow shafts. We're going ahead and get things going fantastic for us. Just going ahead and craft us some arrow shafts. Alright, now that we have those, we can combine these with the arrow shafts. Like so. It's gonna make us even more shocking arrows. Alright, so what we're going to want to go ahead and do now is take a knife, take this. That'll make us an arrowhead, and that'll be pretty great for us. Let's go ahead and send those over to, those are already in the Red Prince's inventory, but we'll send these to, well, hold up just a moment. Bam. You got everything. Alright, you're looking good. Okay, let's go on ahead and upgrade you a little bit. Definitely want to go on ahead and get some wits there for you. We'll also take a point of memory. Then I'm going to increase Necromancer for you. And we are going to give you Torturer. In fact, we're going to give a vast majority of our individuals Torture as well. The reason why is because effectively it allows us to utilize our abilities that provide bleeding and things of that nature right off the bat, which is really good for us. We're going to want to go ahead and do that for Blinding Radiance as well. Alright. And you are a battle mage, so we're going to kind of make you a jack of all trades to a certain extent. So let's go on ahead and get you a point of Hydro for whenever we can go on ahead and utilize that. And then we'll go on ahead and take memory and wits there. Alright. Now as far as my boy, going ahead and get another point of memory there, and we'll take some more finesse. Alright. So all of these require Necromancer, so we definitely want to keep on pumping up Necromancer. But now that we still have Torture on my boy here, so let's go on ahead and I do believe we can go Elemental Affinity. So I wonder if Elemental Affinity actually procs those, but I'm going to go on ahead and not necessarily worry about that. We're going to go with, my goodness, getting a lot of like notifications on my phone there. I think we'll go on ahead and go with Glass Cannon on my boy here. Alright, what do we do for the Red Prince? Definitely want to pick up memory, definitely want to pick up some wits. Alright, you got Warfare. What did these actually scale with? Alright, yeah, all of those are Warfare. Every single one. Okay. We go Warfare, Geo, and then we'll take a point of Pyrokinetic, and that'll help us out. And then on top of that, we will pick up Torture on you too. And I believe with that, we should be just about good. If we want to pick up Necromancer, pick up Memory, and Finesse as well for you too. Alright, and that should be everybody's levels, and we should be looking good from that perspective. So, you know, let's keep it moving then. Alright, let's go on ahead and pick up a little bit of loot.
What's this? I found something.
This should be an upgrade for my boy Iffin over here. Yep, and we get some armor. Fantastic. Now let's go on ahead and definitely slap that armor on to the Red Prince right off the bat. So he definitely needs it. As far as this bow goes, we can go on ahead and equip that to my boy Iffin. And then we will be looking good. I do believe this axe I have is in fact better than the one he already has. So we'll go on ahead and equip that too. Okay. Go ahead and quick save. We'll rest and then quick save again. Sorry about that. We can head on over here and get us a little bit more loot. Ooh, fantastic. That's what I like to see. Oh yeah, going ahead and put those on her because she has the least amount of armor. Or at least one of the least amounts of armor. Well, never mind. Go ahead and unequip those. And then give those to Beast because he has absolutely no armor whatsoever. That's unacceptable. Neither does Losa either, so you definitely are trying to get some gear right off the bat. For sure, for sure. Okay. From here, you can go in ahead and do another fight that is in this area. Like so. Alright, let's go on ahead and head over to the Red Prince. And we'll just set all of that on fire there. So that way we can continue on. But it seems that we still have to level up Losa. Go ahead and get wits up. Get memory up again. You are going to be using Arrow Thurge. So yeah, let's go on ahead and pick up a second point of that for you. And yeah, we can be looking pretty great. Alright. Now with that, we can go ahead and head on up here. Go ahead and talk to her.
Small whimpering sound from behind a basket. The child quiets.
Oh, she needs a hug?
Thank you, can have this.
She nestles back.
Alright, we get a little bit of XP for that. But our main thing that we're trying to do is head on all the way down here. Because there's a fight for us to do, and I'm trying to, you know, get some combat in, you know what I'm saying? Like, this game has a lot of dialogue, bro, like, golly. But I do want to go on ahead and start off the fight with hitting this turtle.
What's happening to these turtles?
Alright, good. Alright, first thing I want to go on ahead and do is I want to go on ahead and be good to go with that. Alright, we'll move as close as we possibly can for 1 AP. Ooh, going ahead and, ugh, gosh. Definitely annoying for sure. Get behind my boy. No more physical armor. Let's turn him into a chicken so that way he cannot do anything. Man, oh man, he turned into a little tiny chicken. I guess it's proportionate to what size they already were. That's hilarious. Let's go ahead and get a little bit closer there. Going ahead and hit up our Mordant ability. And unfortunately, I cannot reach any from there, so we'll just do the damage that we can. That should honestly be pretty great for us. Yeah, as you can see, we're already doing some good damage, and he can't do anything as a turtle. So yeah, looking pretty fantastic. Let's go ahead and walk up to my boy. Then we'll activate Blinding Radiance. Looking good there. As my turtle lad just waddles on over to us. That is honestly a-okay with me. Alright, let's go ahead and run over here as much as we can. Get plague on my boy. So can I like cast it on the blood itself, or like what actually happens with this? I have no idea really. I'm gonna get as close as possible. Unfortunately, I think Sabiel's gonna die here. Oh my goodness. We'll see what damage we can get off here. Great. see, now he's blinded. Now he's not going to be able to do anything. He's going ahead and head on over here. They don't seem to actually be doing anything. But I do not want to go on ahead and do anything with Lohse quite yet. Let's go on ahead and get her at least a little bit healed up. And we can pretty much just take them out from here. That is looking pretty fantastic, if I don't say so myself. Alright, we got 2 more that we actually got to go on ahead and fight. But that should not be an issue for us. So let's go on ahead and go do that real fast. Alright, cool. We got some more robes. That's looking great. Alright, who needs this? I know Lohse has no armor whatsoever, so we're definitely going to go on ahead and put that on her. Did I put that in my offhand? Yeah, I guess I'll do it. There's no reason not to, at least not that I know of, so. Actually, I should probably keep what she has on her now, as far as the one-handed is concerned, because having that knockdown is pretty nice. Alright, well, let's go on ahead and get into combat. Let's go on ahead and separate you. We'll get you all down here. Get you here. Alright.
Foolish to attempt an escape by sea in these waters.
Going ahead and rest up. Going ahead and get damage. I guess if they're not going to attack, then that's just how it'll be. But luckily, they did in fact want to fight because I was hitting them. Aren't I nice? I tell y'all. Alright. Alright, don't believe that'll hit too hard. Alright. Good, good. Man, oh man, that high ground damage is something else. Definitely need to get Opportunist eventually, though, for sure, for sure. Let's go on ahead and get rid of his physical armor. Alright, turn him into a chicken. Going ahead and... Oh, snap. Didn't want to do that, but fair enough. What does this do? Contaminate surfaces of blood with plague. Okay, so that means that I would then need to do something like this. Okay, but I have to go on ahead and use contaminate surfaces with blood. Yeah, because it just seems to just create random things of blood if I don't do that, so whatever. Go on ahead and blow my guy up really fast. I'll throw a shield. And that off too. Oh no. Oh wow, he already rested, I tell you. Go on ahead and take a freaking potion so that way no one dies. Christ. The turtles are definitely an annoying fight because of the fact that they also blow up. Like, the devs decided that they weren't only going to just make you fight some undead turtles in the beginning of the game, they're also going to make you go on ahead and freaking like have them blow up too. My god. Alright, good. You have 2 thievery already. Hell yes. That is what we need. Good, good. Thank you for opening that up. Great, 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 great. Going ahead and give her these as well. Alright. Now Lohse has way more armor, and that is exactly what we needed. Alright. Let's go on ahead and continue looting the rest of the area. This is actually a little side area for later. We are not quite strong enough to do that yet, But we will, everyone. We shall be strong enough eventually. For now, we're gonna go on ahead and pick up a chest. Alright, and with that, we are now done. So we can go on ahead and teleport all the way back to the square of Fort Joy. We can continue doing a few other things.
Everything now? Good.
Alright, let's go on ahead and talk to this elf over here.
Leave him be. Listen, I can help you if you just shut up, elf.
Say this elf seems badly injured and ask why he's held here.
This clown, you caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist.
That's how he's sure that he is the culprit.
Caught him red-handed trying to make off with a second crate after he took the first. Went down like a rent boy when we grabbed him. Easy.
Ask what he's meant to have stolen.
Supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet.
Make a proposition. You'll find, you'll take back his stolen supplies, or find back the stolen supplies, I guess. And if Griff will free him.
All I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a
Tell
deal.
Griff he has no right to keep a man locked up here in such bad conditions.
Back off.
Not like this. There's too many of them.
Alright, we'll back down for now. Wonder if he'd really kill a man over a few pieces of fruit.
Ain't been here long, have ya? No one gets to have it all. No one starves anyone else.
He twirls his knife between his fingers.
Divine's gone. This blade is the only god watching over Fort Joy.
Okay, well, my dude definitely isn't the best of individuals. We'll have to 1000% handle him accordingly. But for now, we're going to go on ahead and head over this way.
Just as you're about to address the lizard...
This man is a dreamer. As you
Very well,
know.
tell me he has your permission.
He bids the dreamer then chews and swallows a handful of
Sorry about that.
leaves before slipping into a trance-like state. He falls asleep. To your surprise, the Red Prince lies down, and the Red Prince pinches the bridge of his
Can't
nose,
help but hear that you overheard some nuggets of wisdom you just received.
Receive a withering glance in response.
A deserved bit of sarcasm, I suppose. But though this sting-tailed fellow may be a less than stellar specimen in the firmament of dreamers, the dreams themselves prove to be quite elucidating. Turns out I'm being hunted by an enemy I didn't know actually existed. The myth-shrouded House of Shadows. The dreamers, though, they're on my side. And they've visions of me on the throne.
Tell him, you have little faith in visions.
That's because you haven't seen that other world in all its glory. It is majestic, fit for a prince. Oh, I was born with the promise of an empire, and that promise will be kept. But to keep it, I must find a second dreamer, a greater one, a more experienced traveler of the dream world. Bahara is her name, and she resides in the swamplands east of the fort. So, let us make our escape and venture there post-haste.
Alright, sounds good to me.
I could tell you as you're about to approach.
Listen, I need to have a chat.
Say you don't see why not, tell her to go on ahead and have a chat.
To your surprise, Sabine proceeds to throttle the unsuspecting lizard with one hand as she drives the tip of her needle into his lower belly with the other. Then, the questions commence. You hear him yelp about the master, lone wolves, and a man called Griff.
Oh.
Quite suddenly, there's blood everywhere as Stingtail falls to the ground, face first into his own intestines.
My goodness.
Sabine heaves a sigh of satisfaction, and as she wipes her needle clean, shoots you a cursory look.
Chat's over.
My goodness gracious.
How dare you strike down a dreamer?
Demand to know why she brutally killed Stingtail.
It's simple. He scarred me, so I scarred him. Extensively.
She defies you with devilishly innocent eyes.
Can you blame me?
I mean, if someone had likewise scarred you, your reaction might have been the same.
There it is. I was wondering when your spying would make an appearance. Anyway, what's dead is done, so let's move on.
Hurry, let's move on.
You know what? I'm feeling a bit peckish. 2 birds, 1 stone. How about...
What did he have? He had an unusually large orange. And then also, he has some skills for us. Yay! Hell yeah. So now we can go on ahead and head over to the Red Prince. we can have him learn some pretty good abilities. Like Scorching Ignition. And Peace of Mind, which is one of the best abilities in the game. But we will go on ahead and have him learn every single one of these abilities because they are all useful to us, quite frankly. Let's go on ahead and rearrange our abilities there. Very good. Now we can do even more fire damage, and with Torture, the best thing about that ability is that we can apply burning to people through their armor. So yeah, we'll be looking good. Let's go on ahead and loot the rest of this area here.
I think this was the crate I was after.
Alright, did seem to be empty though. But we did in fact find out that essentially from searching Stingtail's corpse, that he was actually the person that had the oranges. So we're gonna go give them back now. Let's go talk to my boy Griff.
Sibyl gently places a hand on the small of your bag. Her mouth reaches your ear with a whisper.
Let me have a word with the gentleman, would you? I've a little clue to follow up on.
Extend your arm in a welcoming gesture. She's free to speak first.
Sibyl steps forward and asks Griff the cook about the lone wolves. A dead little birdie told her he's the man to talk to. A little back and forth ensues. Money crosses hands, and before you know it, Sibyl stands back beside you, all smiles.
Thank you. We should make good on our escape, you know. I have to see a man about a wolf in the hollow marshes.
Ask about a big bad wolf.
Naught but a whelp in skillful hands, I'm sure. Zalaskar's his name. A name for the taking, if it comes to that.
Fair enough. Alright, let's go on ahead and talk to Griff here.
Glances from his blade.
Hand over Griff's oranges.
Griff tears into one of the oranges with both hands. Juice squirts through his hands as he desperately rips through the rind.
Looks like everything's accounted for. Now the important question. Who's the thief?
Tell the truth, the lizard Stingtail was the culprit, but he's dead now.
He raises an eyebrow.
Looks like someone did my job for. Your guy's free to go. He should be fine. Eventually.
Eventually? Just eventually, though. Let's go on ahead and walk up.
It is done.
Let's talk to him.
Quickly. I thank you. Very, very much.
No problem, bro.
My end of the bargain. I show you the way out.
Ask what he means.
Sahela, a young girl here. I am her protector, and she is everything. A ruler, a seer, a knower, a child. She cannot be lost here.
Alright, insist that you'll do whatever it takes to fulfill his request.
It is for all our people. For the world. Give me your map. I show you the way out. A secret. Dangerous. But it leads to freedom.
That sounds fantastic.
I give you this amulet. You must pass it to the elves who still remain. Tell them Sahela is here. They will send help. Please. She is important. I go to her. I wish you good luck, and I thank you for us all.
Absolutely. Well, looks like we have freed my guy Amro there. So that's actually pretty fantastic, I'd say. Alright. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. Pick on that up. Now let's go on ahead and head on over here. And I would like to go on ahead and talk to the Dark Artist there. Yes, in fact, I would like to trade, but I got some stuff that I gotta sell first. Alright, I know I can go on ahead and utilize the eyeballs for now, but they're honestly useless to me at this moment in time. So we actually do not. Well, we'll actually keep the pickaxes. I'm pretty sure that I can utilize those. Go on ahead and sell as much of this stuff as humanly possible. Alright. We're gonna learn Blood Barrage. And then from there, we're going to pick up Mosquito Swarm, I do believe. I will say this, or we could go on ahead and take Mute as well, and that could actually be pretty good. I'll go on ahead and get rid of the Tormented Soul for now. We don't really need that. I'll get rid of the Life Essence, all of this orange juice, all of the bottles of wine, and then we can actually go on ahead and not have to give him, or give her, too much of our gold there. Go on ahead and get rid of all of those pants. This gold back, sort by type, and looky, we are now good to go. We actually have 276, so if we want to, we can actually gain a little bit more stuff. Alright, there we go, and we now have 3 skills for Sabille to learn. Unfortunately, we can't learn them all. And that means, I'm just kidding, it doesn't mean anything. Honestly, I pressed the wrong button, Loki. Oh my god. Alright, we'll go ahead and open up our inventory as Sabille. We'll first learn Blood Barrage, then we'll learn Mute, and then we'll learn Decaying Touch. Fantastic. That is what I like to see. Because now that we have these abilities, it is going to be much easier for us to do damage. Alright, hell yeah. With that, we are a lot more nicely set up, effectively. We'll go ahead and take that bedroll, because that can be useful for us. Definitely want to take that. And then we will send this bedroll to Beast. Now everybody has their own bedroll, so just in case I have to very quickly heal some people, we'll be looking good. Just going on ahead and quick saving really fast because we're about to get into combat again. And then, you know, we'll be looking pretty smooth there. Going ahead and get Mordant there so we can gain an extra AP recovery. And then we'll just hit them from way downtown. Yeah, we're basically going to get some very massive damage on my guy here. Like so. Looks like he's gonna fortify, but it's not gonna matter too much, to be honest with you. Did oil everybody, but didn't hurt him too badly. Has no magic armor, so we should be able to, you know, get some real good damage in there. Heck yeah. And then from here, we should be able to mute my dude so he can no longer use any abilities. The silence apparently did pretty good damage there too. Going ahead and encourage everybody. Get even more damage on my guy. Then we'll walk as forward as we can here. Now we're going ahead and get into the fray just a little bit better. Unfortunately, have to end our turn. Let's go on ahead and use this Tainted Blood ability if possible. Okay. Golly. That's like no range at all. Luckily, it only costs 1 AP because I really want to utilize this. Alright, well, that gave him Plague 2, so that was pretty good. I wonder how much they take from Plague 2. 8 to 9 piercing damage. Going ahead and fly on in here because we are a Dragon Knight after all. I'm going ahead and set my boy on fire. Like so, and then we'll get even more damage off on him. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the Red Prince is going to be very, very powerful eventually. And we can pretty much just finish this crocodile off here. Like so. What loot did you have on you, boy? Alright. Now, let's go on ahead and do a few little quests here. I do want to mess with my formation. I would rather you be there. You can be here. Same thing with you. And then we'll just keep everything nice and solid for us. Alright. I will stay here. We'll put you here, and then we'll be good here. And I think that'll be pretty dope, honestly. Alright, and the reason why we're coming down here is that way we can gain a ability or that will be pretty useful for us.
What is something eating corpses?
The creature heaves through lips gummed with human gore. It turns to you with great effort, pain apparent in every movement, and madness screams from its wide, bloodshot eyes.
You. Quite lost. Quite lost. Careful, or they'll cross your wires.
Yeah, my dude's messed up.
A little query. Where grows the yarrow? Quickly now, for I haven't much time.
Take the yarrow plant from your pouch and offer it to him.
The creature gingerly takes the plant into his bloodied hands. He runs his fingertips over the white flowers. His panting breath slows.
Darling, dear darling child. Hello, yarrow girl. Can it really be you?
Ask him why he was looking for that flower.
The creature clenches the plant tightly. His breath quickens. He seems liable to lunge at you at the drop of a pin.
You wouldn't understand. A father's pride, a father's love.
The creature begins to weep. Fast, silent
You know,
tears.
if you've gone on ahead and joined on in, welcome. You know, we're just playing some Divinity, just hanging out. It's actually a modded playthrough, and you know, we're just we're going ham. Effectively, what we just got here was a ring that has the ability Restoration on it, of which we're going to definitely want to equip that, because that gives us the ability Restoration, because that will allow us to get a little bit more XP over here. Like so. Let's wait for everybody to get on over here. Let's go on ahead and heal my boy.
Think you're so fancy with your flashy abracadabra, don't you? Fine. Who needs you?
So what did he do to get himself laid out so badly?
I caught a blow too many from those card-playing fatheads up on the ramparts. I got myself a golden ticket. I didn't even get the chance to use it. Why don't you take it? If they offer you a round of cards, this one guarantees you a win. It's called the Sparkler. Whoever's got it gets the pot. Filched it from that hog Griff himself. Careful though. If you ain't as skilled a fighter as me, you'll end up on Dr. Lest's table with the rest of the lilies.
Fair enough. Well, that is that, and we could have actually utilized that card to pretty much win the game of cards that those individuals were asking us to go on ahead and take part in. Unfortunately, however, and as you can see that we found a key, but unfortunately, however, we cannot go on ahead and do that quite yet because we just simply do not have what it takes at this moment. Alright, so what we're going to want to go on ahead and do now is, now that we've pretty much cleared the turtles, we're going to go on ahead and head over to the crocodile fight and try our hand at it. We might end up dying, but you know, who knows? We definitely have a lot of people in our party at this moment. So, you know, we might even be able to do this. I believe in myself. We can do it. We're going ahead and talk to Septa the Inevitable, but unfortunately, I don't have Pet Pal, so I can't actually talk to any animals. Alright, but we're going ahead and quick save the game, like so. Alright, so here's what we want to go on ahead and do. Going ahead and sneak. We'll head on over here. Now let's go on ahead and head towards this little fight. Good, good. Okay. I do think it's unfortunate that I did not rest up before this fight started, but it will be okay, I think. We're barely in the range for Blood Barrage, so we can go on ahead and get rid of my guy's physical armor. And I'll go on ahead and mute him as well, so he cannot do anything. And just as expected, they always do that little attack for sure. Alright. So we're going to go on ahead and get our melees out in the fray, because they're going to be ones who effectively are taking the most damage for us. Like so. Going ahead and jump in front of this other crocodile here. So that way we can, you know, just start getting some damage on him as well. Alright, fantastic. Going ahead and get rid of as much of that physical armor as humanly possible. Alright, that is fine. Still all good to go. And then we should be able to just start doing some good damage. Going ahead and knock him on down because he has no more magic armor and or physical armor. Still fine there. Looking good, looking good. Going ahead and get that going. We'll go ahead and get Plague on my guy. That he'll start taking some damage over time there. Good. Went on ahead and got encouraged. Going ahead and walk on up. Get mortared on us. Going ahead and do that there. Get agony on him. And we will go on ahead and heal up my guy Beast over there. Alright, let's walk up as far as we can. Good. Target's too far away still. Unfortunate, but we can make work. Good. Get rid of some of his physical armor. And then we'll turn invisible. That is fine because Fane is not moving. He's honestly got the high ground, so I do not even care. He honestly just wasted some AP there by doing that. Alright, so now we can go on ahead and start doing some real good damage. Go on ahead and start stacking up even more agony there. Alright, go on ahead and start doing as much damage to one of them as we can. And looky there. Yeah, my boy was taken out in one whole hit. That's what I'm talking about. Just going ahead and knock my boy down there. Going ahead and start doing some magic damage. Just going ahead and get some good damage there. Get everybody nice and scorched. We'll knock them all down, or at least two of them there. And let's go on ahead and physical armor up my guy Beast, so that way if he gets attacked it won't be too bad. That really didn't do anything. Alright, looking good, looking good. Great, great, my dude's shocked. Going ahead and heal up Sibyl. Good, good, hell yeah. That did a fantastic amount of damage there. Let's walk up as close as we can. Alright, and then we'll get Plague on you. Then you have even more damage over time on you. that didn't really do anything that I needed it to. Yeah, okay, so it's a AoE ability. Okay, I didn't really understand how that worked. So I have to be near the blood to contaminate it. That is fine. Going ahead and I guess not use our ability. Can I even hit him? Like, what the heck? Alright, well, fair enough, whatever. Whatever. Go ahead and start getting agony on these others over here. Well, I'm just gonna kill him, I guess. Fantastic. I ain't mad at it. Going ahead and end our turn there. We can go on ahead and petrify. Walk up closer there. Now the teleporting one is not going to be able to do anything to us, and that's looking absolutely mighty fantastic there. Alright, and then we'll use the Dragon Rush and knock him down and set him on fire like so. And we'll just walk up and whack his face. Bow. Hell yeah. Alright, well, at least we're not slowed anymore. Target is out of sight. What do you mean? Oh my god. Gonna walk up here and get slowed again. Target's out of sight. Whatever. That's crazy. Why are you out of sight? That's so weird. Alright, going ahead and get rid of that, and then we'll turn him into a chicken. He can't do anything. We're looking pretty great there. We'll just end our turn there. He gets up. Go ahead and get some more agony on him, like so. Fortunately, the target is out of sight, so we'll just go on ahead and end our turn there. Just walk up and start doing damage. This fight is effectively over with. Alright, that was great. Yeah, fire immunity. I don't know why I picked up those hands, but whatever. Oh my goodness. Wow, we really heal for a lot there whenever we utilize our abilities. Good, good. And that is that little combat encounter. That was it wasn't too bad. We actually handled it pretty good. At least nobody died there, so I'd have to say that that was a pretty successful little venture for us. Okay, and that is what we were mainly looking for, was in fact the teleportation gloves. Alright, going ahead and pick up all this other stuff like the severed head and stuff. All of this is for pretty much an elf effectively. Alright, we'll take those intestines. Those are actually useful for us. Alright, take those teeth. You can make more shocking arrows with that, and that's always fantastic. Going ahead and head up here. Good. I think there's something for us to find, yeah. Absolutely there's something for us to find, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get some gear, get a belt, get some more pants for everyone. We're gonna be looking fantastic. Now, as far as the person who gets teleporter gloves, we're gonna go on ahead and make that our boy Fane over here. That gives us the skill teleportation, as you might imagine. And pretty much what it does is effectively we can choose one target, and then from there, from those targets, we can go on ahead and you know,
You are ever
do pretty good.
Ever.
Probably should just keep the yeah, just keep the bodies on me, because honestly it'll be a nice little heal for us if we want to. There we go, there we go. Get telekinesis, we'll go on ahead and put that on us as well. Who does not have pants? Yeah, we're going ahead and give my boy Beast those pants there. And then we will take the telekinesis belt. That will allow us to get certain items that we otherwise might not necessarily have access to. And with the teleportation gloves, we can go on ahead and finish up another quest. But I personally would like to do a little bit of combat. So I think we're going to go on ahead and just head straight off to this fight over here. I think it would be a nice little way to go on ahead and get things going. Actually, let me go on ahead and head over here because we might as well take advantage of this while we can. So it should not take us too long to get over this way. Plus we'll get a little bit more XP for ourselves. The only thing we gotta really do is unfortunately we gotta wait until we run all the way over here. But the main reason why I want to do this is because I am almost at the point to where the stream is over, and I would like to go on ahead.
Have you seen him? You have seen him? Tell me, where was he? And you're...
Your hand of the ring is proof. Get the hero tag.
This can't be.
Then she's gonna go on ahead and run all the way back. And that is where we're gonna go on ahead and do, because then we can gain access to a better armor piece for ourselves, as well as getting the ring back. Unfortunately, you do in fact lose the ring unless you come over here and confront them, but that's not that big of a deal for us. And I will say this though, it is unfortunate because I would have liked to have done some new stuff in this episode, but unfortunately that's not necessarily how the cookie crumbled there. But we are almost to the point in which we were at earlier, and I do think it's pretty cool how I have all of my party just standing there next to me like that.
It's been too long, my dear.
Is she coming? Or what? Oh yeah, she is. She's just running just a little bit slower than everybody else, I guess. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Alright, come on, Magistrate Yarrow. And if you didn't notice, her name is Yarrow, so she is in fact literally the Yarrow girl. Unfortunately, this is her father, and he is weakened because he has been drained of his source by the Magisters.
Is that really you?
Little Yarrow girl. Grown up, flower-headed girl.
What have they done?
Brown, that beat. Oh, sorry. As to why they kept her own father prisoner here, didn't she show what happened to them?
She looks at you with hatred etched deeply in the...
I didn't want any of this.
Say whoever did this should be brought to justice.
I'd die 1,000 deaths before I'd see this go unpunished.
Note that he's hardly human anymore. Whatever happened to him destroyed his mind as well as his body.
Don't be obscene. He's as human as you or I. They've only put him through something terrible.
Ask if she's ever seen this kind of magic before in the first place, and it seems like, you know, her father suffered some sort of strange treatment.
It's strange. It almost reminds me of the creatures Dallas keeps at her side. Sometimes you hear a kind of muttering beneath their masks.
She reaches out to touch her father's hand. He withdraws it quickly before remembering himself and reaching out to Yarrow again.
I had no idea. What a fool I am.
Ask if she knows who's responsible for this.
There were always rumors about the hammer. Dallas, that is. What she was doing with the prisoners she hauled off to her fortress. Why they never joined the rank and file thereafter. I suppose now I know. Wait, before you go, you've helped us a great deal today. Let me help you too. Take this key. I'll show you where you can use it. It opens a door leading into the fort that may help you get out of this wretched place.
Okay.
It isn't too late for you. Not yet.
And also on top of this, we get some gear here.
What have they done to you?
Alright, so the greatest bit of armor that we get here are these pants here, so definitely gonna want to go on ahead and utilize these. Alright. Go ahead and equip that. We'll also send that to my boy Iffin as well. We actually have 5 teeth, so let's go on ahead and craft us some stuff. Arrows, shocking arrowhead. Go ahead and make all 5 of those. We'll make 5 shocking arrows. We'll send all of those arrows straight to my boy Iffin, and that will be incredibly useful for us in the future. But now, unfortunately, we need to go on ahead and attack these people. He's gonna whirlwind everyone for a massive amount of cumulative damage, to be honest with you. He's gonna poison everybody as well, but luckily poison in fact heals me, so that's pretty great. Go ahead and teleport my guy Migo away from me, like so. Going ahead and put Morded on us. Let's go ahead and start getting some damage off. Amigo by far is the most dangerous in this fighting situation. It's honestly okay that she's hitting my girl Los over here. Alright, let's go ahead and get some damage off. How much magic armor? He actually has a pretty substantial amount. Let's go on ahead and continue to work on that, shall we? Alright, now I'm going to go on ahead and turn invisible. So that way he does not attack her anymore. Alright, so what we're going to want to go on ahead and do with him now, Plague on him. I guess that didn't do very much of anything, but I guess that's okay. Alright, going ahead and heal us up a little bit. Alright, unfortunately everybody is in fact burning now, but that shouldn't be too big of a problem. Alright. Going ahead and cure Fane's burning there. Alright, heal up a pretty good decent amount there. There we go. Then we'll heal ourselves up there. Heck yeah. Alright. Going ahead and walk up and we will do as much magic damage as possible. Alright, she is now conductive. Ooh, that was a major amount of damage as you could see there. Alright, okay, at least he has the attack of opportunity skill. On ahead and continue putting agony on him. Now he's got agony 4, so he's taking some very severe damage at this point. And that is the last point of agony, so he should take just absolutely just devastational amounts of damage here. Alright, knock me down. That's not the best, but our main goal of hurting Migo has now been accomplished. Go ahead and get him down. We'll walk as close as we can here. Alright, let's go ahead and pop a potion because we don't want to hurt be too hurt there. Going ahead and just do some plague damage. Go ahead and get plague 3 on him. Like so. Everybody is still in fact encouraged. We'll go on ahead and get him asleep. And then we might as well encourage again, considering the fact that we still have some of our stuff there. So my boy is now knocked down, which is pretty great. Let's just do some damage to him. Oh, the crit was very nice there. Going ahead and walk out in front of her. Alright, my boy has now been executed, so now we can do even more damage. Alright, let's go on ahead and give... Ooh, alright, no, the Red Prince still has a potion. We can go ahead and take that. Alright. Alright, now we can... Fortunately, we cannot see her anymore. But, yeah, that's just an unfortunate reality of things. And get her scorched. Get that physical armor down, because my gosh, she's got a lot. Right, someone might very well die here, but it'll be okay. Alright, so unfortunately our boy Thane ended up dying there, but that's fine. Now she is in fact silenced, so we can pretty much continue working on her there. It was 11 to 12. We're just going ahead and get more damage there. Fantastic. Going ahead and get her bleeding. From here on out, everything should be pretty much good to go. Alright, probably just should have shot her, but I'm going ahead and CC her now. And it's all over but the crying now. I am really liking how much that's healing for right now. Didn't really do what I wanted to do, but whatever. Alright, she is now shocked. Turn her into a chicken there. Knock her down with some more physical damage. Good. Alright. Fortunately, I can't see her. That looks like that's gonna be a problem. Alright. Alright, and with that, that is the end of combat for us. I'm gonna head and rest up whatever we can. Get my boy rezzed. Good. Fantastic, and now we can go on ahead and, you know, pretty much wrap things up. I'm going ahead and let you get that. Right, fantastic. Give me that ring. Alright. So I know he is the one who has Hydra Fist, so we're going to go on ahead and equip this ring on Beast, because he's the one who can heal us effectively. You already know. Where's the ring at? Oh, it's in Beast's bag still. That's what we needed to do. Okay. Great, great. Go ahead and switch those skills. Lock it on down. Alright, then we can search Migo's corpse, and as you can see, he in fact has Migo's breastplate, which is pretty good for us. Of which, we can then go on ahead and head over to the Red Prince here. We can stick this on him, it gives him strength so he'll do more damage. And because Beast does not have any armor, we'll go on ahead and stick some leather armor on him real fast. However, unfortunately, this, my friends, is where we're going to go on ahead and end off for the day. Alright, so we have the co-op playthrough, but let's go on ahead and make this the single. But also until next time as well. I need to make these hotkeys something different, but I want to go on ahead and head off into intermission mode. And, you know, I'd like to go on ahead and thank everybody that went on ahead and supported me today. You know, absolute savages. And pretty much this is what's going to happen every Friday as long as my boy Gaming X Reborn, you know, has to work, because sometimes he will actually have to work. But if he does not, then effectively we can go on ahead and continue with the co-op playthrough. However, nonetheless, you know, like I said, I want to go on ahead and thank everybody that went on ahead and supported me today. You know, just doing a little bit of plugs here. As you can see, all of my social medias are on the front, in case, you know, you're either watching this back in the YouTube VODs, or if you, you know, you see this later on in my Twitch VODs, you know, you can go on ahead and hit me with the follow on all of those different places. I also am on YouTube as well at youtube.com/KaidoFlame. You can basically catch any of the streams that you've missed there. Pretty much they're just uploaded there immediately, because I stream there as well. And you know, you can go on ahead, if you enjoy the content, go on ahead and please hit me with the like, because you know that helps me with the YouTube algorithm for sure. You know, if you enjoy it as well, you can hit me with the subscribe and click that bell notification to basically get a notification any single time I go on ahead and I'm either live or one of these VODs goes on ahead and comes out. But that being said, I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their day. And, you know, it's been another fantastic stream. And from there, you know, it's your boy, Kaido Flame.